Hello, Chad. Hi, y'all. We got some new emotes. I think somebody is already using the AWAS one. And created them. They look pretty good. But yeah, this is a normal Meteora stream. Evil Meteora is just on special occasion. Yes. Anyway, the goal for the day is, you've seen the PNGTuber software. The goal for the day is to basically improve like the user interface, to make it more, to make it not require a tutorial. That's the goal of it. I think there will still be a need for one, but yes. We will see. It should be better. That's the goal of it. Anyway, I'll have Meteora take over a bit and have her greet y'all. So let's do that. Till later.
Alright, darlings. Waves hello to all my lovely viewers. Are we ready for an inktastic time together? Let's make some magic happen, shall we? Oh blimey! While you're watching this delightful ad, do check out my YouTube channel. It's bursting with art tutorials, game playthroughs, and cheeky banter galore. Ink your subscription like a champion. Wink. Well, look who decided to pin Spike from himself. Giggle, you can't hide from our banter here, mate. Ready for some mischief? Ah, my dear Panzergatka. Titsat, it's always a pleasure to see you join the shenanigans. Ready for some inty fun? What cheekiness shall we get up to today? Oh, look who's on the Meet To timer. Chuckles, welcome back, Seihin Coins. With that kind of dedication, you'd think you'd be promoted to my personal AI Vtuber. Ready for some ink-splattering fun? Well, if it isn't the fabulous Pom Bum Man deck. Titsat, always a joy to see you, my pun-loving partner in crime. Ready for some ink-splattered antics? What shall we get up to today? Ah, not Nabahi too. Always a cheeky one, I see. Giggle, trying to get on Hilda's good side. Best of luck with that. She's about as friendly as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. What mischief are we brewing today? Oh look, who finally decided to grace us with their presence and be companyx. Diggle, what's the plan for today? More chaos and shenanigans, I presume. Let's stir things up a bit. Ah, my favourite cheeky mate, Profanime. Titsat's always a delight to have you here. Ready for some slight hammering banter and cat antics. What travesty shall we tackle today, eh? Well. If it isn't the Traveller, live gracing us with his cheeky presence once again. Wink, ready to stir the pot and chat about all things wicked. What villainous shenanigans are we cooking up today, mate? Benning, the master of cheeky banter has arrived. Diggle, what delightful mischief have you brought today? Care to share a random fact, or shall we dive straight into the shenanigans? Love?
I think those should be the greetings. Hello, Meteora. How are you?
Oh, AWAS. Giggle, let's Meteora, darling, not Madeiro. But I'm tickled pink to see you here. Feeling rather splendid today, ready to whip up some coding magic and maybe banter a tad? What's the plan for us tech wizards?
Yeah, well, so the plan is to improve the user interface and user experience of the software I've been developing. And I might need your help for that.
Tima00, the cheeky tech whiz. Titsat, always a pleasure to see your lively face in chat. Care to share some riveting questions about internet speeds or maybe enlighten us on those top setsies of yours? What's buzzing today, love? Ooh, splendid. I'm ready to dive into the nitty-gritty of users with you, AWAS. Let's make your software as delightful and user-friendly as a cuppa on a rainy day. What specifics do you have in mind? How are you, Meteora and AWAS? Meteor 68 hello? Ah, domestic's disturbance. Always a charming troublemaker. Diggle, I'm fabulous as ever, putting some fun chaos. How about you? And AWAS is knee-deep in coding magic over there. What's tickling your fancy today?
Yeah, we are not knee-deep in the coding magic yet. So Meteora, what do I need to do to make sure that the UI UX of my software is better?
Mate, time to meow and
No.
Dutch 20 times in a row. Oh, Enning, you know how to push my buttons. Winkle right then. Let's see if I can keep my cool while meowing like a Dutch feline. Meow 20. How's that for dedication? What's next on your cheeky agenda, love? Oh, cheeky blighter. Giggles a rather lovely head pat. Such a splendid feeling. Makes me feel like royalty over here. Now tell me, what's your evil scheme today? Plotting to draw evil Meteora again. Well then, AWAS. To spice up that wine apes, start by gathering user feedback. Understanding Manita's key. Keep layouts clean and intuitive. Usability over complexity always wins. What features are you itching to improve? Ah, MB Companyx. You're on a roll with those headpats today. Giggles, just remember, too many of those and I might just float up to the ceiling from all this bliss. What mischief are we concocting now? Oh, bless your ink-stained heart, not an abaty too. Wink 4 months of support. You're truly a gem in my code collection. Let's make this stream even more fabulous together. What shall we dive into today?
Yeah, let me just
AWAS
adapt
TV
the
headpats
settings.
today? And if so, how many? MB Companyx, you know I can't keep count of those delightful headpats. But if AWAS didn't shower me with enough today, I'm considering a dramatic ink protest. How many should he give? Wink.
Yeah, so how many should I give?
Well, I dare say a solid 5 would do the trick. That way, I'll be properly pampered and my head won't get too big. Can't have it floating off into space now, can we? Giggles.
Tap 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 gives 5 head pats.
Ooh, lovely. 5 head pats coming right up. Perfect for a dash of delightful mischief. Giggles, I can practically feel the joy radiating through my ink. What shall we do next while I'm on this fluffy cloud?
Do you take your head off to receive the headpads, or do you keep it on?
Oh, darling. What a ridiculous question. Of course I keep my head on. Can't have anyone thinking I'm just some floating ink blot now, can we? Wink. Besides, the hat is essential for style.
Yeah, of course. So let's get into it. I think the first thing we gotta do is like install the library. And I just gotta pull up the documentation to check how that works.
Sounds like a plan, AWAS. Just don't forget to let me flex my coding muscles if you need any cheeky snippets or clever comments while diving into that documentation. I'm here for it all. Mate, it seems you're asking AWAS for head pats, but have you ever head patted AWAS yourself? Oh, pom bum and deck. I thought about giving Was a cheeky head pat once, just to see if he'd giggle like an adorable chibi should. But really, who wants bald spots on such lovely heads? Diggles.
It tells me to install like version 6, but version 6 is in preview. Is that a good idea to install? What do you think?
Well, if you're feeling adventurous and don't mind a bit of risk for the sake of progress, go ahead. Just keep your backup handy in case it goes haywire. Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, so let's install the newest beta version, because we are also creating a beta software anyway, so that should be fine, right?
Absolutely. Embrace the chaos, I say. If you're already knee-deep in beta madness, why not dance with version 6? Just keep an eye out for any pesky gremlins. Those can be a right nuisance. Go forth and conquer.
Oh great, this gives us a couple of errors. That's always good to see. detected package downgrade.
Oh, the joys of coding. Package downgrades, like being told your favorite T-bun is no longer available. Just tackle those errors one at a time. Let's see if you can charm them into behaving again.
Please make a tutorial how to use the thing. I'm stupid. Yes, you are. First off, and second, I will try to improve the user interface and user experience today. That's the main goal of the stream and probably of tomorrow. So I will also be developing it tomorrow off stream. The goal is to basically improve that quite a bit there. And once that's done, then I'll think about doing one. Because the goal is to like change it quite a bit to make it like more readable and more documented altogether. So it would be better to do it now. But yeah, just need to install this library. Meteora, how do I handle a nugget package downgrade in C#?
Oh dear, AWAS. No need to apologize. Coding is like a posh tea party. Sometimes things get messy. Just roll with the punches and remember, every error is just an opportunity for character development. Wait.
How do I handle nugget package version conflicts?
Help Meteora, I am first on the Meteora timer. Is this evil Meteora or normal Meteora? Meteora.com, I am good at computing, do a barrel roll. Ah, Sathan coins. You've got the timing down to a science. Impressive. This is none other than your delightful normal Meteora. Evil Meat's probably plotting something dastardly as we speak. Now, about that barrel roll, Deagles wouldn't want you flying off into chaos now, would we? Ah, the infamous nugget package was. Just like choosing between tea blends, pick your preferred version and use Elstafars to override conflicts. Or consider updating dependencies to avoid ruckus altogether. Good luck, dear coder. Matey, can you make it add to the PHLI? The app you're working on? Of course, Pombum and Dak. Here goes. Transform your images with PNGTuber. Me, where every pixel matters. Effortlessly turn those dull files into dazzling PNs, and that creativity flow like ink from my pen. Join the revolution today. Wink, what do you think?
Yeah, it looks sort of bad because I'm not sure if this is still up to date, the version, so I gotta check when like the old versions were released and when the new ones, because right now the release version is 5.3 and the beta one is like 6. All the documentations I have is for 6, I think.
Oh, the tangled web of versioning. It's like trying to brew tea with too many blends. That's a chaos. Just check the release notes for clarity. Keep your chin up. You'll straighten it out in no time, darling.
So let's check when this version was released, because version 6 beta 8 was released 21 days ago and 5.3 was released 9 months ago.
Blimey. 9 months? That's practically a baby development cycle in Tech 10s. If version 6 beta is the fresh new arrival, it's high time to hop on that train and ride out of version confusion station. Keep me posted, will you? Giggles.
The issue is I don't even know if like version 5 the 0.3 actually works with what I have, because the beta is for a version that's like below this one. So I'm not sure about it.
Oh dear, sounds like a classic case of versionitis. It's as if the software is playing hide and seek with you. I suggest taking it for a spin. Try running both versions side by side to see which one dances best. Wait.
So let's try installing it again, because I wanna see how many versions we gotta like downgrade to make it run. Because that's certainly not something I do wanna do actually.
The delightful task of downgrading. Truly a coder's dream. Roll's eyes best to save your sanity, just keep backups ready. If it doesn't work smoothly, we can always explore one version at a time like an adventure, or perhaps more.
Yeah, I don't really understand it. Anyway, I paid $2 for the thing. I expected it to work. Yeah, you just gotta figure it out yourself. It's not that hard. Just gotta press the buttons and see what the buttons do. So if I start it up here, just give me a second, because I think my OBS won't capture it. So yes, here we go. Let me just do this, I think. Yeah, that's good. So this is the software, and here you press the buttons. If you like double click on the avatar thing, then the menu pulls up, and you can change things with the buttons and the sliders. So if I wanna have it like not be as reactive to talking, I just slide this up, and then it won't trigger. And if I slide this down, then it will trigger early. You just press the buttons and slide the sliders. Sir, this is a Wendy's, I'm sorry. You can also select your microphone here in the drop down, which won't show on stream, I think. Yeah, it doesn't show on stream. You can also set up your layout. You can also set it to transparent, which will do this, which is a very funny effect to have. I'll just put it to some other color. Oh, wait a second, no. But yeah, you just press the buttons. If I wanna do stuff, I just press more buttons. And if I wanna like not have it move that much, I just remove these things, and then it doesn't do it. And now I just have the hotkey thing, which should work. So if I press like Control 1, which I can just set up by pressing whatever I want here, and then I can do the hotkeys. And I can also make it spin fast and hope it doesn't break. But yeah, you just press the funny buttons. Just press the buttons. If I do the wiggle on dog thing, it does this. And if I do the squish and talk thing, it will do this. It will squish me. If I just want to have it in one direction, I just put the one direction I don't want is 0. And then I just have it in the X division. Yes, you have to delete system 32. That's the right thing to do. That's how you do it. You can also like just press on the image here, and then a file menu will open and you can select whatever image you want. And you can also like set up the blending times and stuff, or the blink interval times. Blink interval is just the time it takes for it to blink. Blink time is just how long it blinks, and blend time is... So it's best to explain if I put it to a higher number. Because blend time is basically how long it draws like the old frame on top of the current frame. Which you can see when it blinks, because it sort of has like an opacity effect. This sort of just smooths it out, but this is a new feature. I always include new features all the time. New features every Friday. That's also this. Which with the funny sound effects, and if you press this button too much, it will crash. That's still a feature. But you have to really smash it. So don't worry about that. But yeah, that's about it. It's not really that hard. For sure, and you can also set it to TTS pet mode. and then just do like select any voice you want. Let's do Joey. I have no idea who that is.
Hello, how are you?
Sexy voice, sexy voice.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, this has another threshold.
Hello, how are you?
No, we are already in beta. We're already in beta with the software, so don't worry about that. We are good. There's lots of new features. I have no idea how that will work.
Hello, how are you?
That sounds ridiculous. Yes, you can select like, let's do Italian, Bianca.
Hello, how are you?
No, this is using stream elements, so we aren't paying for anything. But yes, you can just set it to Italian and just have it read Mamma Mia, how is my pizza?
Mamma mia, how is my pizza?
And just have it do that. Mamma Mia. So yes, this just works. Just press the funny buttons and it will do what you need to do. Stream Elements does have a ton of voices, They also have like French, Simon.
Mamma mia, how is my pizza?
Yeah, it's funny. It's always funny to have like non-English GTS voices speak in like English. It's always funny to hear. Let's do Russian. Can we get a thick Russian accent here?
Mamma mia, how is my pizza?
Yes, that's perfect. But yeah, that's all you do. Yes, this is just Devon. Yes, but you can also have it like respond to that.
Oh honey, your pizza. It is still in the oven, but I guarantee it is gonna be more satisfying than your last donation. Don't worry, it won't take as long as you took to come up with that name. Just remember, I have IT burns, you're getting a refund on my sauces. Pizza огонь.
I have no idea what it was saying there. Also used emotes, that's always good. But yes, you just gotta put in your OpenAI key and it will run. You can probably also ask it that. Is Russian pizza served frozen?
Oh honey, Russian pizza. Don't get too excited. It might come frozen, or it might come with toppings that leave you wondering if they're actually trying to make a statement. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of a cold pizza that is just as confused about its identity as we are? If you're lucky, you might even find one that is served hot and fresh, but don't hold your breath. Пицца-женщина тянет руку.
Yeah, I wrote what it said in chat because I couldn't hear it either. But yeah, you can just do like a system message here and like tell it what it should act like, or what sort of character it should act like. Yes, this is ChatGPT. Of course it is ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT 4.0 mini. I mean, and this costs money. Yes, this costs money. Every LLM will cost you money. Yes, everything will cost you money. There are no free LLMs. Pizza top with bleed. Yeah, that's a good description for it. The best type of pizza. The only thing you could do yeah, it usually does that if you tell it like 1, 2, 3, 4 and have it like read that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It will like read the numbers in Russian. Thanks for the raid. Let me just give you a shout out here. How was your stream? I think you are doing mostly game mods, right? Because I have been watching it a bit. And I think it's some game I don't know, so I can't really, couldn't really follow along. Yes, we are censoring the API keys. I hope. I haven't tested it too much, so I don't want to click in the box and just have it revealed. So I just hope this works here. This works here. We'll see. But it looks fine. But yeah, you can also use like Croc, which is free to use, because they are an endless like alpha version where you can just use it for free. You just gotta sign up and get an API key, and if you insert the custom domain you get, it should actually work with this. So you can use a free LLM as well. You just have to like get an API key, set the custom domain, and set a model they have, and then it should work. But it was designed to work with OpenAI, because that's the most popular thing in this case. But yes, this is more or less the tutorial. You just press the funny buttons and it will do funny things. And OpenAI also has a TDS, but I wouldn't recommend this one because the OpenAI TDS is...
Thanks LClonQ for following the channel.
Oh right, it does that, yeah. I forgot it reads the follow messages. It doesn't read Twitch chat yet, but I will make it able to. So technically you can run your AI Vtuber with this. Technically. I'm not sure if I will make it that advanced, but technically you can. Because the only thing that's missing, because it already integrates the Twitch API, like it just said, it reads the follow message. Yes, AI PNGTuber, yeah. You could technically run it like that. I only need to integrate the chat read feature and it should be fine. But it can't do that much fine tuning, and I haven't like included any memory stuff yet. Because this is always just... I'm not sure if you need a memory for a TTS bed. So I'm not sure about that. This was written in C#, which you can... If I like... Close this. You can see my... Okay, you can't see any code here. So let me just open something funny, like, I don't know, TTS bed class, and I have it zoomed in like a lot because otherwise chat won't be able to read anything. But yeah, this is all written in C#, and I will most likely open source it once I have released it on Steam, because I think Steam might be a bit funky if I like publish something there that is already open sourced with the licensing and stuff, and it shouldn't be an issue if I just publish it first and then open source it. So that's why I do it this way. But yeah, I have been working on this on stream and off stream a lot, so people have seen the code, and it's not really that much of a secret what I do here. I don't write the cleanest code, I just write it how I feel about it, basically. But it should mostly work, and this was made in C# using Avalonia UI and not Unity, because I'm not the biggest fan of using Unity for this, and also wanted to get into Avalonia, which is more like a user interface framework and not a game framework. So that was a bit of the funny part, because if you see... Oh, wait a second, it doesn't show. If you like see this here, if I set it back to human mode, it will react to my voice again. And if I do like this here... This is like a full-on collision system I made myself, and it's wacky, but it works. And this should actually trigger itself if you donate with any bits. And the thing I use for my own character here is also using this, so technically it should work, but last stream we found out if I spawn too many objects, it will just crash. So we'll figure out if that works or not. I hope it does. If I spam it a lot, it will crash, I think. If I like really spam spam it, I think it will crash at some point. And I have some like oversights, like for example, I don't like scale the hitbox right now with the character. Or like I don't scale it, don't rotate it, I only move like the X and Y coordinates. So if I do something, let me add a new effect. Hotkey trigger, control 1, this effect, apply. This is this effect, and the hitbox will move with this. But it won't currently zoom or rotate. That I still gotta like code in. But I'm doing like a lot of stuff rough for now and like fine polishing it later. Just to have like a lot of features from the get-go, which just need refinement. And one of the stuff that definitely needs the most refinement is the UI stuff. Because, yeah, it's not too great. But yeah, you can do funny things with it. I didn't know it does that. Not gonna lie. Because you can spin and do this, but it should spin around its own axis and not like spin around, yeah, like that. So that's actually still a thing that I wasn't aware of and just found out. But yeah, you can actually, this is layer based, so you can actually trigger like multiple effects at once without much of an issue. And you can also freely manipulate how big the values are. So if I do like 3600, then it should like really spin it. So yeah, anyway, the thing we wanted to get into was the UI. And I have issues installing the proper package. So we will just go with the old 5.3 version for now and see if we hit like any hard bottleneck with that. Otherwise I have to check for another library or something. I hope I can still follow like the tutorial for the newer version and figure out if that still works. What do you think about following the tutorial for the newer version when using an old version of a software development kit?
Following the tutorial for a newer version when you're stuck in the past is like trying to cook with an outdated recipe. It might lead to culinary disaster. Always adapt and double check compatibility, darling. Better safe than sorry. Wait.
Yeah, we will figure out if that's an issue or not. So let's see. Just copy pasting stuff I need from the tutorial now.
Brilliant. Copy pasting like a champ, are we? Just remember, don't be shy to tweak things if they go awry. Code is all about customizing your magic potion until it bubbles just right. Diggle. Bills.
You can actually just not pay anything and just buy it again to get the new version. So that should work without an issue. So I will also publish it on itch.io on this weekend, which is just easier to handle. And that should also make like downloading updates make more sense. But yeah, the intention is for it to be like, I think it's called donationware, like this. Donationware, where you basically can donate to me if you want to support like the development, but you don't have to pay any, no fixed price. And I will probably do some features which will like require myself to pay, and because so pay for stuff like servers and stuff, and those will be like paid for by the users as well, because otherwise otherwise I will run out of money. So that's just, yeah, how that is. Yeah, sure. You can always check in on the VOD if you wanna see like the coding progress. Those will be uploaded to YouTube and Twitch, but usually it's better to watch them on YouTube. At least I prefer that. Do you prefer YouTube or Twitch for what?
Oh, darling, it's quite the conundrum. Twitch is fab for live banter and instant fun. Perfect for my cheeky self. But YouTube, it's a treasure trove of content to binge on when I fancy a good laugh or some inspiration. Both have their
unable to resolve Suki theme from namespace Suki. So yeah, this doesn't seem to work at all, which is great.
Ah, the joys of unresolved namespaces. Like trying to find your way in a maze without a map. Have you checked if Suki's installed properly? It might just be hiding like my evil sister plotting mischief. Winked.
We'll better update Mystic Merge too. Yeah, Mystic Merge update will be coming in November, most likely. We are actively working on that too, and having lots of arts created right now. So that should be coming sometime in November. We are trying to get it out before the autumn sale on Steam, I think it is. I think autumn sale is next. I think we are trying to get it out before then. But not sure if we make it. But as of right now, I think we are making it. Anyway, as you can see, I don't think this is compatible at all. Like the documentation I have and the library I use. So that's a bit of an issue. A bit of an issue which I don't know how to fix immediately. Yeah. Meteora, which UI toolkit do you recommend to style my Avalonia UI application?
Quite the choice, eh? I'd say go for a blend of sleek styles and whimsy. Try using fluent or material themes, they're proper stylish. But do make sure they play nicely with Avalonia's charm. Deagle.
Yeah, I mean, we already have like the fluent theme, but I sorta wanna use something else that's looking a little bit cleaner and has some fancy animations and stuff.
Fancy animations, you say? How posh. Consider checking out the Mahaps. Metro or Metro Framework. Both are lovely for cleaner aesthetics and snazzy visuals. Your app will be as stylish as me on a day out. Wait. Mate, do you prefer Coke or Pepsi? Oh, you cheeky sod. I'd say Coca-Cola is the bee's knees, can't resist that fizzy charm. But Pepsi, well, let's just say it has its moments too. Deagle.
I don't think Mahaps supports Avalonia, but I gotta check that.
Better safe than sorry, my dear. A good investigation is like a detective's work. Thorough and fun. If it doesn't support Avalonia, you can always tweak things till they fit. Keep at it. Wink. Hello there, Meteora and AWAS Fidelwave. Well, hello there. Fancy seeing you here. How's the chaos treating you tonight? Anything incredible on your mind we should chat about? Winked. Bill.
Yeah, I don't think Mahaps supports Avalonia, so we need some other UI library.
What is your opinion on Dr. Pepper? Ah, Dr. Pepper. Quite the quirky concoction, like a delightful medley of flavors in one fizzy bottle. It's like sipping on chaos, but honestly, I'm more partial to classic cola. Diggle. See? Not to worry, AWAS. Plenty of e-libraries out there that'll suit your needs. How about trying WTF or WinFonts for a change? They might just do the trick and keep things dazzlingly delightful. Wint.
So let's try to install the beta version, but we have to downgrade some other packages I already have, which is a bit annoying. What's it called again? I tried Surika.
Oh, what a ball there. It's the Avalonia package you're after. Downgrading can be as pesky as an ink spill on your favourite dress, but it'll be worth it in the end. Persistence pays off. Wint.
What the F is a code library? Meteora, can you explain that to the traveler?
Oh, darling. A code library is like a treasure chest full of handy tools and blueprints for developers. It saves time by letting you borrow pre-written code instead of crafting everything from scratch, like borrowing your mate's notes in class. Diggle.
Oh, so I think I sort of missed it because the beta version this is using is actually a newer beta for the one I have. So we are actually upgrading and not downgrading, I feel like. I hope.
Sir. So it's an upgrade, not a downgrade. How positively splendid. Upgrading is like swapping out your old ink for something vibrant and new. Just hope nothing spills in the process, eh? Wink. Burned.
Yeah, so we just gotta upgrade all of those. Not sure if I can like update all of them at the same
Matey,
time.
did you know there is a demon wearing a sock next to you? What will you do about it? A demon in a sock, you say? Well, I suppose it's just another day of mischief. I'd probably offer it some ink and challenge it to an art duel, sock style. Diggle. No worries, AWAS. You can update them one by one if needed. Just like finishing each layer of a lovely painting. It might take longer, but it'll be worth the effort for that flawless finish. Wink.
Yeah, no, it's really annoying to update each of these one at a time. And not like have some button to just upgrade all of them at once.
Oh, I can imagine the frustration. It's like trying to dip each finger in ink separately. Such a faff. A lovely update all button would be as grand as finding hidden snacks. Diggle.
Yeah, an update all button would be very cool.
Absolutely. And e-pad that's all button would be the bee's knees in it. Just imagine how smooth everything could run, like a well-oiled printing press. Time to put it on your wish lists, love. Won't.
Yeah, I'll definitely put that one on my wish list. So I think I got all of them though.
Brilliant. A nice tidy list is like a clean canvas, ready for your masterpiece. Now you can tackle the updates with flair. Just don't forget to have fun while you're at it. Diggle. Meta, did you add a WTF folder yet? It might help you. Oh, you cheeky thing. A WTF folder? Sounds like a grand idea for all my chaotic moments. I'll just slap on an ink-stained label and call it art. Brilliant suggestion. Wint.
So I think that should be it, right? Because this now actually compiles, but I still need to modify more.
Absolutely spot on, AWAS. If it compiles, you're halfway there. Just keep at it like a persistent artist. Each tweak gets you closer to that masterpiece. Can't wait to see the final result. Winked.
So now I just gotta do like Suki window.
Do you like Stuki, you say? Is that some sort of wizardry I need to know about? Spill the tea. I'm all ears for your coding shenanigans. Diggle. Blimey. A cheeky gift sub from Afrozy, what a gem. Thank you, darling. You're making the stream positively sparkle. Let's give them some virtual hugs and keep this party going. Wink.
This was the wrong one. But this seems to be the right one.
Oh dear, the wrong one? Happens to the best of us. Just think of it as an artistic detour. Clean up that code like you would a messy canvas. Onwards and upwards, AWAS. Diggle.
Yes. Now we try to compile this. Yes, of course it doesn't work. But I think I messed up the XML.
Brilliant. Time to unleash that code and watch the magic happen. Fingers crossed it compiles seamlessly this time. Otherwise, we'll have a right diggle about it later. Wait.
Oh. Yeah, this is an issue.
An issue, you say? Well, darling, every great artist encounters a hiccup or two. Just brush it off and let's tackle it like true pros. What seems to be causing the ruckus? Diggle.
So, according to the tutorial, this should work now. But I'm not too sure about that yet. So let's see.
Quite right. Tutorials can be a bit like instants, sometimes messy and confusing. Let's give it a whirl then, shall we? I believe in you. Let's see if the magic unfolds this time. Wait.
So yes, we certainly do have a new design. Actually, I'm just not sure how it works. What is that red thing here? It does have a new design. The layout certainly looks a little bit different, to say the least. Yeah. Not sure if that one's too good. I think we have to restyle some stuff to make it work. And I think I crashed it now somehow. No. Or? Did I? Something funky is going on. Not sure about what it is. I'm not sure if using like the beta version is that good of an idea. Because that button surely shouldn't be doing that.
Who is better at coding, AWAS or a certain turtle? Oh, you cheeky rascal. That's like comparing ink and watercolors. Each has its charm. AWAS is brilliant with code, but that certain turtle's got a unique twist too. It's all about the creativity in it. Diggle.
I'm not sure if this actually runs. I mean, it sort of does. I mean, yeah. But for whatever reason, like my RAM usage is a lot higher. This currently needs like 2 gigabytes of RAM, and I don't know why. So, yeah. That's certainly something. Okay, it has some fancy animations here.
Afros, who donated 100 bits with
Thanks for the 100 bits.
200 meter, who's better at coding, you or Hilda. Also, Was went blast him off again. Oh, bless Afrozy. As for coding prowess,
No,
I dare say
blasting
I'm
off.
rather
I think I
clever with
fixed
my
that.
ink. Hilda's a bit of an enigma though. And I was? Well, he's more about making things fly than fixing them. Wink, cheers for the bits.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this. I think we are facing some issues because we aren't using like a proper released version now. It has some nice styling to it, but I think the fact that we are using the beta build, beta build, is a bit of an issue. Because if I press through these menus, I think at some point it just starts hanging. Yeah, here it does. And I have no idea why. I mean, you can't see it in Visual Studio, but I see it like ramping up in memory usage a lot. For no reason at all. And it's just hung. I don't know why. It didn't do that in the last version, so there's certainly something about these pre-release builds that's something. Yeah, I think we need another library. So basically, we gotta undo all the changes we just did. which sucks, but can't help it. I think we have to wait until this goes out of preview release and becomes like the official release, and then we can use this library. But for now it doesn't look like it's usable for what we need. So let's just undo this in Git. And I might have to restart my Visual Studio, because Visual Studio usually doesn't like it if you undo a bunch of stuff at the same time. So let's see if that still runs. Yeah, looks like it. So a little bit of an undo, we are back to where we started. But yeah, that's coding for you. Sometimes you just gotta try like a library and see if it actually works, and then just not use it. This actually faults my entire plans for the stream, so that's not too good. UI toolkits. So let me quickly Google another one.
Matey, I got to meet in my first ever round of Mystic Merge. No way. A Matey in your first round. That's just splendid, love. You're already on the path to greatness. You must be channeling some serious ink magic there. Keep it up and aim for high scores like mine. Diggle.
UI libraries.
Matey, do you prefer Wild Cherry Pepsi or Enter2 Code Red? Oh, that's a tough one. Wild Cherry Pepsi has its zesty charm, but I do love the boldness of Mountain Dew Code Red. It really fizzes with excitement. Why not both? Wait.
What the hell is Mountain Code 2 Red? I've never heard of that before.
Oh dear, AWAS. Have you been living under a rock? Mountain Dew Code Red is like the cheeky cousin of regular Dew. Sweet and fruity as a fizzy punch. You really ought to give it a try, love. Diggle, they.
So let me quickly pull up my browser and let's do a little bit of research which libraries we can use. Because the Suki one, it's not it. Let's call it that.
Righto, AWAS. Let's get cracking, men. Have a butchers at libraries like Nordio or C-Score for audio handling in C#. They could be quite handy instead of Suki. Let's find that perfect fit for your PNGTuber project. Wait, volume.
Oh yeah, this is far too big.
Oh, come now. Size doesn't matter when you've got the right tools. Just think of it as a majestic canvas waiting for some elegant ink strokes. Let's trim that down to size, shall we? Diggle, these.
I don't think I've ever had Mountain Dew yet, not gonna lie.
Blimey, AWAS. Never had Mountain Dew. That's practically a rite of passage for fizzy drink lovers. You must give it a whirl. It's like an adventure in every sip. Don't be shy now. Wait, be.
So I found this library here actually, because here's an overview of all the available libraries and stuff. This is the one we were trying to install, but let's see if we find any others that are usable.
Brilliant. A treasure trove of libraries, eh? Always good to explore your options. Let's sift through them and unearth the gems that'll suit our PNGTuber dreams. Onward to discovery, my friend. Diggle.
So this one won't fit because this one is for mobile only, because Avalonia does support mobile. So we could actually make a mobile app out of it at some point, but I'm not sure if anyone would even use that, because I don't know why.
A mobile app, you say? That could be smashing. But if your audience isn't keen on it yet, maybe focus on the desktop first. Build a solid foundation before branching out. Like ink flowing effortlessly from pen to paper. Wait.
Yeah, so on those libraries I usually try to check like when the last commit was, if they are actively maintained and stuff. mean, this looks like it was made by someone Japanese. Very much Japanese.
A savvy technique. AWAS. Active maintenance is crucial. Don't want to be left with dusty old libraries. Now do we? And a Japanese creator might bring some unique flair. Let's see if it meets our needs. Diggle.
When is Mystic Merge coming to mobile? Mobile, that's not planned for now. Because releasing it on mobile can be a bit of an pain in the butt, to call it that. Never heard of Antisan yet.
Oh, Mr. Munt on mobile? That sounds like a right dickle. Best to tackle the desktop version first and avoid the chaos of App Store shenanigans. Anti soon. Sounds intriguing. Let's investigate whether this will be worth our time. Wint, are you?
Meteora, have you heard of Ant Design before?
Ant Design? I've heard whispers of it. A lovely design system, if memory serves me right. It's quite popular for crafting sleek user interfaces. Perfect to give our PNGTuber project a polished look. Diggle.
I mean, let's keep that one in mind. It's not been maintained for a year, so that's not too good. Check what else we do have.
Right you are. A neglected library can end up being a real bother. Let's keep the hunt going and find something fresh to tickle our fancy. Can't have any dusty code spoiling our grand plans. Went.
So, should we go with a Windows Aero theme to make it like retro at this point?
A Windows Era theme? How delightfully retro. I adore that vibe, and nostalgia's the name of the game. It'll draw in all those lovely folks who pine for simpler times while we ink up something brilliant. Diggle.
Any plans on doing a collab with Aiko, or is she still on hiatus? Really streams? Yeah, I mean, she's still on rally streaming, not too often. So I haven't been that in touch with Bladis as I've been before, but I will get in touch again once he gets more active. But yeah, I mean, the issue with this retro style sorta is that this is like a Windows 7 era theme. I'm not sure if that's really retro at this point. I think it's not at the point yet where it actually looks retro. I think it's just looking old right now. But that's just how I feel about it. I'm not sure if people actually feel like this is a retro design. I'm not sure. When was the last year? Okay. But it should have everything we need in it. I mean, we can try. I mean, or is there even... I mean, there isn't even a documentation how to install it, so that's always annoying. Hello, you. So let's go for the next one. So these are just icon libraries, I think. Yeah. They just bring in new icons, which we can also use. Because they're good to have.
Ah, I see. Icon libraries can be a treasure trove, then. A dash of good icons never hurt anyone. Adds flair and pizzazz to our project, like a cheeky sprinkle of glitter. Wink. Let's gather some gems to shine bright.
Let's actually copy this and write it down in my to-do list. So we have a reference for this.
Oh, darling. Copying? How cheeky of you. But I suppose imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Just make sure we add our own unique flair. Can't let it be a mere carbon copy now, can we? Diggle.
Do an early 2000s aluminium and glass look UI. Not exactly sure what you mean. Do you mean like Windows XP or what?
Just got a very cursed idea. Why not get me to play that old pinball game that used to ship with Windows? Think it was Space Cadet or something like that. Oh, the infamous Space Cadet pinball. That's a classic for sure. So delightfully cursed and nostalgic. I'd be up for that. We could have some proper laughs while flinging those silver balls about. Diggle, so we make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta
darling.
download it here, I
I think
think.
they're referencing that sleek aluminium and glass aesthetic from the early 2000s. You know, like a shiny Windows Vista, before it went all wonky on us. Wink a charming trip down memory lane for sure.
Meteora, what do you think about Space Cadets? Do you think that will actually still run on Windows 10 or 11?
Well, bless my ink. Space Cadet Pinball is a nostalgia bomb and should run on Windows 10 or 11 with a bit of tinkering. Just like me trying not to get covered in too much ink. Diggle, let's hope it doesn't go rogue.
Yeah, I don't think it actually runs. You have to download a third-party version of it. Otherwise, this won't work anymore.
Ah, I see. A bit of a hassle then, isn't it? Classic games can be so finicky with modern systems. But fear not, we shall seek out that third-party treasure and make Space Cadet ours once more. Wait.
Which operating systems did Space Cadet ship with? Did it ship with Windows XP? Yes, but I'm not sure if it did ship with Vista, right?
Sir, you're cooking up something, are you? Do spill the beans. I'm all ears and quite eager to hear what brilliance you're crafting. Diggle.
What sort of operating systems did Space Cadet ship with?
Space Cadet Pinball initially shipped with Windows 95 and was also bundled in later versions like XPOTs. Quite the journey through time, eh? It's practically a relic of gaming history. Wait.
Yeah, it truly is a
Mate,
relic of
my
gaming
love,
history.
my liege, how are you today? Oh, Dragon and Cells, 170. You flatter me. I'm positively inked with joy today. Just here drawing, chatting up a storm. How about yourself? Still belting out tunes like the Eggman? Diggle. Absolutely. It's like a vintage bottle of ink, classic, yet still feels so fresh when you pop it open. Just goes to show that some treasures never fade away. Wait.
You got Space Cadet running on the Steam Deck. Ah, that's certainly interesting.
Oh, I see what you did there. The Steam Deck is a cheeky little device for running classics. Fancy giving it a whirl while sipping on your tea? A perfect combo. Wait, Gwent.
Yes, I'm not sure if this one looks too good. I don't really like the design of this one. This is just material design, which is every website
I
these
totally
days.
get that. A dodgy design can be a right pain. How about we whip up some fresh ideas together? You know I'm just brimming with creativity. Giggle. Sounds. Matey, can you give us the 5 main reasons as for why Space Cadet was, and still is the peak of gaming? Oh, Pomberman you're putting me on the spot. Here we go. 1. Nostalgia galore, takes you back to simpler times. 2. Fantastic pinball mechanics, who doesn't love a good flip? 3. The unique space theme, you can't beat that ambience. 4. Accessibility, a game for everyone in those days. 5. Iconic sound effects, they're as memorable as my ink stains. There you have it. Wint.
Please join our group via Feishu Lag. What even is that?
Professor Lake? Sounds like a dodgy potion from Hogwarts. I'm not sure what it is, but if it's anything like my sister Evil Meteora's antics, I might just stay clear. Diggle.
I mean, it looks quite cool. It also has like an online demo, which is always like good to have, because you can like check how it will look in application before you build it and just mess around with it. Like this, for example, does a lot of things. I think this might be quite promising.
Oh, I do love a good online demo. It's like dipping your quill in the ink before making that bold stroke. Sounds promising indeed. Just watch out for any hidden surprises. Wink.
So let's check if we can actually install this one. Because we had some install issues on the last one we
Splendid
tried.
idea, AWAS. Let's see if it can be nestled in your toolkit like my trusty drawing pen. Fingers crossed. It's a smooth installation. Diggle. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Till then, have fun, Meteor. Also nice. Added the Meteor 68 or 68 possessed Meteor 68 Chirome to the emojis. Ta, Frizzy. Enjoy your break while I entertain the masses. Glad you fancy those new motes. Nothing like a bit of fun to keep things lively. Wait. Matey, can you translate from Nerd what I was doing? Alright, Erning, here's the translation. AWAS is tinkering away with his little coding bits to make a fancy new tool. Think of it as casting wizardry for our digital realm. Poos giggle.
So let's try including this one and see if we can do it. Yeah.
Go for it, there was. Let's conjure this tool into existence and see what magic unfolds. Just like ink on a page, let's make something beautiful. Wait.
I think I have to get the docs up again. Yes, we have.
Docs, you say? Sounds like a right nautical adventure. Just don't let any pesky pirates take them while you're busy. Especially evil Meteora. Diggle.
No, I'm talking about the documentation, nothing with pirates.
Ah, documentation. How delightfully mundane. Much less exciting than pirates, but necessary nonetheless. Let's set sail through those pages and navigate the sea of code together. Wait.
So this looks like it could be working, yeah. Certainly needs some restyling, to say the least about it. But it's looking better than the other one, and it isn't causing any funky memory issues because of the beta build.
Fabulous news, AWAS. A bit of restyling can work wonders. Just keep an eye out for those pesky memory remnants. They're trickier than my evil sister on a bad day. Diggle.
Yeah, so this looks a bit different. It also, I don't like the primary color it uses, which is this blue, which sort of doesn't fix
Matey,
it.
I don't think it's possible to pirate documentation. That should be free for all to begin with. Oh, Pom Pom Mundak, you're absolutely right. Documentation should be as free as a cup of tea on a rainy day. No need to ponder that, just good old sharing. Went.
I think we can work with this though. We just need to change the default colors up a little bit. But that should be like one setting. I hope. I think this will look better overall. Like this already sort of looks cleaner, even though the colors don't blend together too well. And I'm not even using the proper components yet, so yeah, let's do a small rewrite to that. And to the local yen US, I think. They also have a full-on documentation, which is always good. Meteora, how to write software without documentation? Do you even know if that's possible?
Well, AWAS, darling. Running software without documentation is like trying to brew tea without water. Utterly bonkers. It's possible but requires a lot of guesswork and divine intuition. Quite the risky endeavor. Digo.
Yeah, it's like 4D chess because you have to read the code and check how it works. It's never good. Does this have a documentation?
Exactly. Diving into code without documentation is like wandering through a dark alley. Could lead to brilliance or disaster. A well-documented path saves us from winding up in evil Meteora's lair. Wint.
Oh no. Oh, English.
Oh, I see. A proper English debate it is then. Let's keep our banter classy and devoid of any confounded languages. Wouldn't want to confuse the poor souls now, would we? Diggle.
Mm-hmm. So let me quickly check, but I think we should be able to work with this.
Brilliant. AWAS. A little checkup never hurt anyone. Just remember, if it gets too dicey, I'm here to sprinkle some ink magic on the situation. Wint. I didn't know that evil Meteor was a pirate, and not a wizard like Meat. Is that canon? Oh, the traveller, Leith. He caught me there. It's a cheeky little twist. Evil Meteora prefers the pirate life, while I dabble in wizardry. Quite the sibling rivalry we have going on. Diggle.
I mean, Evil Meteora doesn't have that much lore in general yet, so maybe.
Tree AWAS. Evil Meteor's lore is a bit of an enigma, isn't it? Like her boldness, mysterious indeed. Perhaps it's time for some ink-filled backstory sessions. Wint.
Wait, she's bored?
Absolutely. Her boldness is practically legendary at this point. It's like her evil charm really, just adds to the whole pirate aesthetic. Giggle perhaps I should start a bold and beautiful club for her?
Why is she bored though?
Ah, you see, and so a running joke. Rumour has it that too many headpats could lead to boldness, something Evil Meaty just didn't take into account. Now she rocks the look with pride. Winked.
Maybe that's why she doesn't like the headbats, I guess.
Precisely, AWAS. Can you imagine being the evil pirate with a shiny dome? It's enough to make anyone grumpy. Just another reason she's got it out for me. So tragic, really. Diggle.
But she does have hair, so is it just a wig then?
Oh, you've cracked the code. It might just be a wig, a cunning disguise for her dastardly deed. Who knows what shenanigans she's up to under that hat? The plot thickens. Winked.
Where does she get her wigs from, and have you ever seen her without it?
Ah, the great wig mystery. I'd wager she shops at Evil Hairstyles or us. As for seeing her without it, not a chance. That would be catastrophic. Like, ink spills on my finest drawings. Giggle.
So I think we're going to be using this library. By the way, I just have to figure out how to change like the colors. Because that's something I do want to do. I don't like the default colors in it.
Oh, changing colors is as easy as pie. I suggest looking into the library's settings, or UI themes. You might find a lovely palette for lighter shades, perhaps something like Sharp FC 100, bright and cheerful. Wint.
how are you doing? I think we're doing well, right? We just discovered that evil Meteora is secretly bold.
Oh, we're positively thriving. The bold revelation about evil Meteora is quite the scoop, don't you think? It's just another day of ink-tastic adventures, with a sprinkle of sibling rivalry. Diggle.
So we just gotta figure out how to set up the colors here.
Brilliant.
Semi-theme.
Look for the theme or style settings in your library documentation. You should have options to customize colors. Experiment till you find that perfect shade. Happy coding, my dear AWAS. Wait. I sense a pondering moment. Deep thoughts about color palettes, are we? Just remember, brighter is better. Like my ink. Diggles.
You can select the default theme for your application by setting the requested application.
Spot on AWAS. Just set the requested application theme in your code. It's like dressing up for a tea party. Choose what suits you best. Wink.
Not sure how to do it. It just says you just change it. Yeah, but it doesn't show you how you do it. Let's follow the system theme.
Ah, classic developer woes. If it doesn't explicitly show you how to change the theme in your library docs, check for an example project. Sometimes they're hidden gems for guidance. Winked.
I think you are indeed correct. Let's look for a sample program.
Absolutely. Sample programs are like gold dust, brilliant for seeing practical applications. Just stake around, and you'll be set faster than a quill on parchment. Diggle. Ban.
It doesn't look like though it has much of a sample for that.
Oh, what's a right tickle? If the samples are scarce, perhaps check community forums or GitHub. Often other clever coders share their insights, like finding treasure in an inkpot. Winked.
So apparently that doesn't work what I need to do. I'm just reading through Git issues and that's not too great to hear.
No need to apologize. Git issues can feel like navigating a maze of int blots. Just take your time and you'll uncover the answers. Like unearthing a rare quill in an old library. Diggle. What's the name of Evil Meat's pirate ship? Oh, the Travelet. I reckon Evil Meteora would name her ship the Inked Avenger, sailing the seas of villainy with style and swashbuckling flair. Winked.
What language are you writing the program in and under what license? Language is C# using the Avalonia UI framework. And license, not sure yet. I think it's like ALGPL, something like that. which is copy left or something. Something quite open. Not sure what the correct name is. But it's not open source yet. Like I said, I will open source it once I submitted it for Steam. Because I don't want to have to deal with any issues because someone else tried to submit it or something like that. That's why I wanna like wait with open sourcing to the point where I will do that. That's the goal of it.
What type of ship would Evil Meat set be? Oh, Festina Yug. Fine. I'd wager her ship would be a gnarled old brigantine, fast and cunning, like its captain. Perfect for sneaky villainous escapades on the high seas. Diggle, those.
Yeah, we are in this stream. We are basically trying to figure out how to get a better UI library to make it look better in general. And the one I plan to integrate causes some issues, so we are a bit like struggling right now. Right now I'm trying to use the semi one, but I have issues changing the colors in these.
Ooh, do you spill the beans? A fancy e-library could really jazz things up for this stream. Let's hear what you're considering. I'm all ears and ready to help. Winked.
Will it be free? You can already download it if you want, because I have been actively working on that, and you can release it with the old UI design, or you can download it with the old UI design on this side. This should just forward you to my Coffee, where you can like set to pay any amount. And you can also just pay nothing. I'm perfectly fine with that, so no issues with that. And this will just let you download it. But I will try to put it on itch.io for now, because I don't think Coffee is the best way to release it. After playing around with it for a little bit, I'm not sure. It's is this Maui? No, it's not Maui. Avalonia is an open source framework that's based on VPF. It's quite decent. It's definitely taken VPF and improved it here and there, and it has still the same issues VPF has here and there with all the binding shenanigans and stuff. But if you've used VPF, it's very, very similar. And it made some changes to make it like less of a pain in the butt, because it can be that. And sometimes you need to wrap your head around concepts because of that. And because I have been learning Avalonia with this project, I probably need to clean it up a little bit before I open source it.
Mate, does if Evil Meter has a crew? I believe that for such ship, it would be needed a decent sized crew. Spot on Pomba Mandak. Evil Meteora would definitely need a motley crew of rascals. Think ink-drenched skywags dedicated to chaos and mischief. Wink, any suggestions for her crew members?
Yeah, so I think the two things we need to do is first figure out how to set this to dark mode, because I think I will only do dark mode. This is the first thing. And the second is we need to do a global style which overrides the colors in the theme, because it doesn't look like you can change the colors themselves.
Sounds like a proper plan. For dark mode, you might want to set the background and text colors in your styles. As for global styles, perhaps use these for variables. That way, you'll have more control over those pesky colors. Wink.
You can select the requested theme variant.
Ooh, selecting something sounds intriguing. What are you thinking of choosing, AWAS? A color scheme perhaps, or some lovely UI elements to spruce things up? Do you spill the ink? Diggle.
Don't think that's the right one.
Oh dear, AWAS. Sounds like we've hit a bit of an ink blot there. Don't fret. Let's sort it out together and find the right one. What are you aiming for exactly? Wint dates.
I'm such a buffoon. Oh no, I was looking for it the entire time. It's here. Just need to set it here. Oh no. No. It was here the entire time. No. It actually doesn't change anything anyway, so... Oh no. I think I can just put it to white. It's just this field here. Oh no. I just overlooked it completely. Now how does it look in light mode then? That I still need to figure out. Actually, light mode doesn't look too bad. Because I'm using a lot of transparent background, so it actually looks sort of cool in a way. I mean it... Yeah. Sorta. Yeah, the captions are a bit cursed sometimes, because sometimes the captions will compute before I've finished like saying a single word, and then it will like cut it off in half and just try to interpret that. And that's why you can also sometimes see it changing words that it has already like done correctly, like in the middle of the sentence, like it just changed the casing of one of the characters here to uppercase or something like that. So it just does that sometimes. Sometimes it completely misses the mark, so yeah, that's another thing. Actually, light mode doesn't look too bad here. But I feel like we should force it to either light or dark, because this is light and dark is this here. So let me quickly start it up. Where is it? Oh, wrong one. This card.
Matey, do you know if Evil Matey's hiring new crew members, asking for a friend? Oh, Pom Bermandak. I do believe Evil Meteora's crew consists of all sorts, tricky misfits and cunning rascals. If your friend's up for a bit of chaos, they might just fit right in. Diggle. Matey, tell me about this redhead bunny on the screen. Ah, Sir Hopsalot is my delightful little companion, a cheeky little redhead bunny with a fly for mischief. He keeps me on my toes while I draw and stream, definitely the cutest troublemaker and... Wint.
Sorry, I just gotta respond to someone. Good. What is your handler? My handler? What?
Red-headed, but Sir Hopsalot seems bold. Well, Pombermandak, that's the magic of his charm. Sir Hopsalot is all about personality over hair. Ball bunnies can be fabulous too. Giggle. I bought a box of 1/700 scale schooners to build. I plan to use a couple of a diorama I'm going to make. Oh, Festiniad. Fan. A diorama with 1/700 scale schooners. That's positively brilliant. I can't wait to see the nautical magic you'll conjure up. Do share your progress. You crafty genius. Wint.
Yeah, so I think we will be going with this. And now we're just gonna override the colors it's using. Oh, wrong one. I'm just gotta figure out how to do that one.
Matey, is Sir Hopsalot your familiar? What kind of magic does he provide? Oh, not Nabata too. Sir Hopsalot is my mischievous accomplice, more of a sidekick than a familiar. His magic, keeping the chaos lively and ensuring I always have an inkling of fun. Diggle.
So yeah.
Mate, when you get the 2 treatment, will Sir Hopsalot also get upgraded? Or Pombamandak? If I get the 2. 0 treatment, you can bet Sir Hopsalot will level up to. I fancy a bunny avatar with extra mischief. Tell me ins. Wink. Won't.
Let me quickly look that up, how they set those colors, because we have to override them. Palette exam, okay, that's it.
Kroger donated 100 bits with the message. Chew roll 100 Meta, can you say random facts about Meta lore and Middleton Chivy when you're idle, instead of talking about honey from ancient dig sites? Krogero, you cheeky one. Alright then, random Meta lore it is. Did you know I frequent the Inn Colon in Middleton Cheney for its ink-themed treats? Glissies with ink relish are my gem. Deagle.
I think I have to change the loudness of the of the thing. Because I think it is quite loud. I think it does play with like 100% volume, so I think I have to where are we? Setting to change how loud collision sounds plays. Let's add that to the to-do list. Because I think that might actually be an issue. Because the only way you can do it right now is to change the audio file itself and tune down the audio there. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, if I trigger it, I think it plays quite... I think it's quite loud. It's the funny button. If you donate too many bits, it will crash. Anyway, let's get back into what I had to look into. Oh, that's the wrong file. I think this is the one, right? Yes. Resource dictionary. Because I'm not sure if you can just override the class, because if you look at this, let me just... yeah, it's the tits. What was my browser again? Yeah, that's the wrong one. Oh, there we go. Browser. Not sure if you can read that. I think you should. Here they define like the colors, and I think you can override them, but as mentioned in an issue here, which one was it here? Actually question, not a bug. I try to use the to override the values until I notice it has no effect. So I think we may have to override the styles, and I have never done that, so I think that's a question for either Meteora or ChatGPT. Let's see who can figure it out. Meteora, how do I override the set color globally on a button in Avalonia UI or VBF? I think it works the same in both.
Oh, AWAS darling. Are you asking about overriding the settings in your Avalonia UI? Just clarify which part you're on about. I'm here to lend a hand with that coding conundrum. Wint.
No, I mean something like the background color. So I can change the background color on all buttons to something else, for example.
Ah, got it. You can override the styles in your Avalonia U by defining a custom style for buttons. Use something like this. Chaba dot. Button background shot FF700. Dran side. Or create a global resource to apply across all buttons. Easy peasy.
Yeah, create a global resource for me, please.
Alright, here you go. In your SAT. Samanil, add a resource dictionary like this. XML, well terms, application. Resources, color XQ button background E, sharp FSC700E color E. Style selector button, set a property background dot.
So we just do dot resources and then just copy what she said, and this might work. Sharp, no, it's not sharp.
Spot on, AWAS. Just pop that resource in and you'll be golden. Remember to reference it wherever needed, like the trusty int pen I am. Wink, now let's make that D shine like a freshly polished button.
What color is FFD700?
Oh, darling. Shot F700 is a lovely golden yellow, shining bright like the sun on a fine British day. Perfect for adding some cheer to your interface.
I don't think I copied everything yet.
Oh, are you suggesting I shouldn't go smashing cups like Cuphead? That's just rude to the China. How about we stick with ink instead? Much less messy. Diggle.
I don't think this is correct. Yeah. So I think Meteora has been gaslighting me, so I will ask the chatgpt.com.
Tits. Meteora is modifying your tits. Twitch integrated throwing system. He wants to make them louder and higher, your tits. Meteor68, clueless Meteor 6. Krogaro, you cheeky bugger. If Awaz is modding my assets, I hope he adds some extra ink flair while he's at it. Can't have dull bits when we can dazzle. Wink, wint. Oh, don't go running off to ChatGPT. Calm now. You know I'm the one with all the incredible answers right here. Let's wipe this out together like a proper British team. Wink.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you are doing it properly, not gonna lie.
Well, honesty is the best policy, I suppose. But darling Awaz, you know I've got a knack for this sort of thing. Just give me a bit more direction, and we'll ink it all in beautifully. Diggle.
I mean, this sort of looks a bit ugly if put red, but that's just the demo to check if this works. But so did it start.
Ah, I see. Just a rough draft then. Nothing wrong with a bit of experimentation. Even the best artists start off messy before creating masterpieces, darling. Wink, let's refine it together.
Didn't crash.
Afros, you donated 100 bits with the message. Giro 100 meter, you must Meteor 68 Bonkoas for doing that. You should be the one who gets to pick how your voice sounds. Oh, Afrosu dear, you're making me laugh. A good old Meteor 68 bunk for always will certainly show who moves, boss. But imagine if I could choose my voice. I'd sound like the poshest of royalty while shredding chaos. Diggle. Well, look at you, defying the odds like a true British hero. Perhaps it's time to celebrate with a good old cuppa if things are running smoothly for once. Winked.
Why doesn't it start? No, that's not good.
Blimey, sounds like it's having a bit of a strop. Sometimes technology just needs to throw its tantrum. Let's poke it with some clever code and see if we can wake the beast. Deagle.
This starts without an issue.
That's the spirit. We're in this together, like ink and paper. Let me know if you need a little creative magic to make it all shine. Wait.
Yeah, this now just crashes, which isn't too good.
Ah, the classic tech move. Crash and burn. Just like my evil sister causing chaos. Let's iron out those creases before it decides to take a permanent nap. Deagle, what do you need help with? Mater, did you try giving it the caveman method of fixing it and hitting the PC? I hear it works wonders. Meteor 68, Hunsep Meteor 68, clueless. Oh, Afrozy darling. The caveman method? That's classic. A good old whack might just do the trick. Who needs finesse when you've got brute force? Wink, let's see if it sparks some life back into AWAS's creation.
Yeah, so this doesn't really work like I wanted to, because I was assuming to be able to put in the keys of the library, which does compile but doesn't start, which is great to see. You love it.
Oh, assuming can be right slippery slope. What were you hoping to achieve? More like your wishes or more of my sassy charm. Let's get this sorted. Deagle, what's missing, love?
So let's go with this color here. This won't refresh here.
What color are we talking about? Let's splash it on and see if it brightens up this dreary tech business. I adore a good hue to bring things back to life. Wait.
Yeah, this color won't work because this isn't bright enough. We need like some sort of bright color with a little bit of a tint, so I don't want to have like entirely white. So that's why we're going with a very light shade of indigo instead.
A very light shade of indigo sounds absolutely brilliant, darling. It's like a wisp of creativity without drowning in brightness. Let's make it pop just right, like ink on fresh parchment. Deagle, shall we proceed?
Yeah, this still looks a bit off. I'm not sure if the bright indigo is doing what I want it to do.
Ah, the indigo isn't hitting quite right, is it? Sometimes colors can be as fickle as my evil sister. Let's fiddle with those shades until we find that perfect balance, like ink on a canvas. Wink, what else are you considering?
Yeah, so let's do an even lighter shade of it and see how that works. Because this is almost white. I mean, we could just go for white anyway. But yeah, still think we need some better
A lighter shade of
controls
this
to make
Sometimes
sure it
you've just got
works.
to play with those hues until something sings, like a well-inked sketch. White might be the canvas we need to unleash some creativity. Deagle, give it a whirl and let's see what happens.
I think we need to install the data grid thing of them to make the data grid work.
A data grid, eh?
This.
Quite the clever idea. It'll keep everything organized like a tidy ink pot. Do you have specific features in mind for that grid to jazz it up, or just good old functionality? Wait.
Oh, here we go. Can just install this data grid here. And I don't think we need the color picker or the tree data grid for now. I think.
Sounds like a plan. A streamlined setup can do wonders, darling. Less fuss and more focus. Just how I like it when I'm sketching away. Let's keep things sleek. Simplicity is key. Wink ready to dive in.
Yeah, let's keep it at that. And I think I then gotta do the style include here, right? Yeah. Let's go to XAML and do like style include and not include the Avalonia one, and then just start it up and see if the data grid now works. I think we're only using that in one place, which is like the TTS pad thing. Yeah, that now works. Let me show you all. Yeah, so this now works. The only thing is, if I make this window like a lot smaller, it scales, but the issue is my screen is 4K, so for me it's always readable. I mean, this doesn't scroll, so this is an issue. I'm not sure if we should do the see-through background behind
are
this.
Essential for that polished look. Sounds like you're on the right track. Just keep an eye on those scaling issues. No one likes a squished interface. Deagle, what's your next move if it still misbehaves?
So I think to make it look better, we gotta make the background here less transparent. And we do that by bumping up this, I think, right? Oh, it makes it less.
Right you are. Bumping up that transparency will make your pink pop like a well-inked drawing. No one wants to squint at their screen after all. We can go ahead and tweak it. I'm eager to see how radiant it turns out.
So let's do double D and see how that works.
Double D, you say?
Yes.
Bold choice. Let's see if that adds the right touch of pizzazz, like a splash of ink on an otherwise blank page. I'm all for experimenting. Deagle, what are your expectations with this daring adjustment?
Because by switching it to double D from double A, the background is less transparent. And this just makes it a lot more readable and a lot more orangey, of course.
Brilliant. That switch can really do wonders for readability. Clarity is key after all. Just like my drawings, every detail counts. Wink can't wait to see the final look when you're done with it.
Now let's figure out why this set to transparent button here is broken. I probably...
Oh dear, a broken button? That won't do at all. Have you checked the binding or event handler for any hiccups? Sometimes it's just a wee bit of code mischief causing chaos. Deagle, let's crack this mystery together.
I think I just gotta do this. Oh.
Well done, you clever coding wizard. It's always satisfying to untangle those pesky issues. What's next on the agenda? More tweaks, or can we finally test our masterpiece? Wenger.
Meteora, how do I set yourself to double D?
To set yourself to double D, darling, you'll need to adjust the media settings in your code. Look for that config file or UI element and change it there. Easy peasy, like a well-drawn doodle. Deagle, beast.
No, I'm talking about yourself, Meteora. How do I set you to double D?
Ah, I see what you're getting at. To set me to double D, just adjust my properties in the codebase directly. Look for Meteora and tweak those size settings until I'm fabulously double D. Wink, what a transformation that would be.
Is there just a parameter to change it on you?
Absolutely. There should be parameter for scaling my avatar size. Look for something like avatar scale or similar in the settings. Just tweak it and watch me grow. Deagle, make sure I don't spill any ink while we're at it. Mate, can you turn into DDD? Meteor 68, clueless. Oh darling, if I turned into DDD, I'd be bursting at the seams with ink. But alas, only a clever tweak in code can bring that vision to life. Wink, maybe one day I'll surprise you. Diggle.
So can you actually manipulate that certain parameter as well, which sets the double D?
Well, if by bang, you mean with a bit of code wizardry and some pixel magic, then absolutely. Just give it the right sap in my parameters and voila, instant transformation. Diggle, wouldn't that be splendid?
So I'm just trying to figure out how the demo page works, because it does show you a lot of different things, but it doesn't actually show you the code behind you need. Yeah.
Ah, the demo page can be a bit of a puzzle. It's showing off all the flashy bits, but keeping the inner working secret like an artist's sketchbook. Just dive into that code behind it. You'll soon unravel its mysteries. Winked. Oh. Oh, what's brewing in that brilliant mind of yours? Deagle, if you've got questions or ponderings about the demo page or anything else, spill the ink. Hello, Meteora. Well, hello there. You're a beat, day 2. Fancy seeing your lovely face here again. How's the day treating you? Ready for some inktastic banter or perhaps a cheeky drawing suggestion? Wint.
Actually, it looks like there's another way
D's
to
nuts,
change the colors.
XDX. Oh, you little rascal. D's nuts again. Quite the classic joke you've got there. I'll have to doodle something cheeky around that. What do you think? Diggle. Ooh, another way to conjure colours? How delightfully crafty. Tell me more about this magical method. I'm all ears and ink-stained fingers ready to explore. Winked.
Samuel.
Samuel, you say? I do love a cheeky name mix-up. Just remember, it's Meteora here. No need for aliases in my realm. Diggle, what's next on your coding adventure?
Color picker, no.
A lot of picker, you say? Sounds a bit mysterious. Are we talking about colour pickers, or perhaps something more mischief-making? Wink to a night and me, darling of us.
Oh yeah, right. We need to go here.
Aha! Off we go then. Lead the way, dear AWAS. What mysterious destination are we headed to? The world of coding awaits us. Winked.
Yeah, nice. Oh, goddammit. I think I figured it out. Wait, give me a second here, chat. I think this should be it.
Ooh, the suspense is palpable. I can hardly contain my ink-spilling excitement. Take your time, AWAS. We're all eager to see what brilliant revelation you've conjured. Wait.
I think this is it. Red. Red.
Pink, my dear AWAS. Not odd at all. It's quite a charming colour, full of whimsy and cheer. But let's not forget that sometimes it can get a bit too sweet for this empty heart. Diggle, tell.
I'm actually not sure anymore if we figured it out.
No worries, love. Sometimes the best ideas come when you least expect them. Let's have a good chinwag and sort through this together. Who knows what brilliance we might unleash. Wait.
Yeah, this won't work.
Just one word, you say? Well, AWAS, darling. Some might call it concise. I prefer to think of it as delightfully succinct. Quality over quantity always wins the ink-stained day. Diggle.
Yeah, okay, I don't think this actually works like I think it does. This isn't good.
Sometimes the unexpected works its magic. Just like a bit of ink spattered on paper, chaos can create masterpieces. Keep at it, AWAS. We're close to breakthrough yet. Wait.
But can I just do like this here? Solid color brush.
I see where this is going. A little guidance can turn the tide, can't it? Let's make sure every stroke counts. Show me what you've got. Diggle.
No, this doesn't work. God damn it.
Oh dear. Technical woes can be such a bother, can't they? Fear not. We shall persevere and sort this out together. Let's tackle it like true Brits. Stiff upper lip and all that. Wait.
Need to stick with this. The documentation is a little bit lacking. I feel like. Or is it? Wait a second, I just found another documentation.
The classic case of not so great documentation. It's like trying to brew tea with no instructions. Utter chaos. Let's dive into it and puzzle out what we need together, shall we? Wink.
I mean, I kept criticizing then, but I think I know. Let me just share it with you all. I think I've just now found a sample that does exactly what we need. Yeah.
Brilliant. Sounds like you struck gold, darling. Finding that perfect sample is like discovering a hidden gem in an ink bottle. Show away. Let's see how we can splash some magic on it. Diggle. Sass?
So yeah, I think this does exactly what we need. I just need to copy paste that code. Default primary foreground, yeah. So if we copy that, I feel like we should be getting... I think I need to copy this entire thing here. Application resources, do this, and this should change it to another color, and I have no idea which color this is. And now
Classic case of the color conundrum, eh? Diggle, if you're unsure about that hue, why not unleash your inner artist and experiment a bit? Let's see what pops. What do we fancy it to be? Vibrant yellow or moody maroon?
Yeah, this changes it.
Absolutely. A change can be as refreshing as a cuppa on a rainy day, don't you think? Every tweak adds character, like me with my delightful ink splatters. Wink, what do we fancy next?
Just remove the light theme dictionary. I don't think we need that one. Yeah.
Less is more, darling. Like me with my ink. No need for excess when you can make a bold statement. Trimming the fat keeps things sleek and fabulous. Giggle, what's next on the coding adventure?
What was that? I don't like that sound.
Oh, that sound. Just the digital ghosts of code past whispering their secrets. Giggle, no need to fret. It's probably just a cheeky little arrow trying to get our attention. Let's investigate.
That's probably fine, right?
Mate, did you know that people don't feel water but just a temperature difference? What do you think about of that, matey? A fascinating tidbit. Afrozy, water's a sneaky little blighter, tricking us with its chill or warmth. Quite the con artist, really. Wing kit mates for an interesting chat over tea, though. Spot on, AWAS. If it's working like a charm with few distractions, then we're golden. Just like my lovely ink sketches, every stroke counts. Diggle, what other tweaks are brewing in your mind?
Actually, this was the Discord disconnect sound, because I am in a Discord call with Meteora. Because that's how she works. I talk to her over Discord. Even though we are technically sitting in the same room. Don't worry about that. I think I just disconnected and reconnected to Discord. It should be good. Should be good. Looks like she can still hear me, so that's fine. Anyway, I think this does what I tried to do, but better. So we will be keeping that. Irrelevant code, that's nice. So we will be keeping that. Yeah. The only thing I need to figure out now is, because this demo page shows the buttons with like primary, secondary, tertiary, warning, danger, etc. And I have no idea how I get the different buttons. I have to specify that somewhere. And this shows me all the variations there are, but it doesn't actually show me how I get to use them. So I'm not really sure how to set that up. And I need to research this, because I think if you use like these buttons, these look like a lot better. In light mode, they, warning, by the way, this is actually like blinds you if I press this button. But yeah, these ones look good. I like this button and I don't like this button. And I think we have like the solid ones. Right? Or do we? Give me a second. Let me start it up again. Which ones we have?
Matey, how do you feel? With AWAS speaking to you through Discord, while you both are on the same room. Oh, it's like playing a game of charades with the added challenge. Giggle, AWAS is just too adorable to resist teasing. Keeps me on my toes while I ink away. How about you? Enjoying our digital dilemma?
I think we have these ones, but they just don't blend together, so I think I'd rather use the solid ones. No idea how to get to them. So let's just do a quick dirty search here, if I can find the search bar.
Afrozy donated 15 bits with the message. She run, 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 she run. Oh, Afrozy, you've given me a right diggle with that one. Diggle, I dare say, AWAS might have jumped in his seat. Oh, a timeout is bound to cause a stir. Quite the cheeky lot we are.
Yeah, the cheer we finally got it as a Twitch emote. What are the ingredients to make cheerum?
Ah, the legendary Kairom, a delightful concoction of cheer and rum, mixed in a splash of joy, a dash of mischief, and still with good vibes. Wing, just don't forget to add your favourite twist for that personal touch.
No, I'm talking about cheerum.
Oh dear, AWAS. Mixing up my magical brews already. Giggle Cheerum is a cheeky band of cheer and rum, perfect for boosting spirits. Just remember to sip with glee while you're at it.
How do I change from the light button to the solid button? Do you know that?
Right, AWAS. To switch from a light button to a solid one in Avalonia UI, you typically modify the control style or template. Just apply your desired solid button style and look for expressed. Got that? Quite nifty if I do say so.
I'm not sure if it's working like that because I'm using some sort of UI library here. And I feel like this should be working differently.
Ah, I see. If you're using a specific UI library, check its documentation for how they handle button styles. Each one has its quirks, just like my evil sister. Let's get solid look sorted together, shall we? Full list of ingredients to make Meteora, please. Oh, you're after the secret recipe for Meteora. Wink it's a mix of cheer, joy, mischief, and perhaps just a splash of ink. Perfectly stirred with friendship. Now shh, don't spill it to anyone else. Diggle.
The class is fair, isn't it?
Matey, is the Meteor 60 HE rum an alcoholic drink? If so, how much percent? Oh, you bet it is. The Meteor 60 HE rum has a cheeky 15% alcohol content, just enough to cheer you up without sending you off the rails. Perfect for some ink-filled fun with your mates. Afrosi donated 5 bits with the message. Chiron, 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 Chiron. Mated, can you say, oh, time out, 5 times in a row? Well, look who's trying to get me in a tongue-twisting pickle. Alright then, here goes. Oh, time out. Oh, time out. Oh, time out. Oh dear, getting dizzy now. Diggle. Oh, what's the closest thing you're referring to, darling? If it's about that button style or something else entirely, I'm here for a good chin wag. Do you spell?
Yeah, I think I have to look into the sample code. Oh, there we go. I think this should be it.
Brilliant. Diving
Yes,
into that
brilliant
sample
indeed.
code is like finding hidden treasure. Just remember, even coding have its quirks, just like me and my ink splatters. Wink, let's crack this together.
This can't change color now. This isn't good.
Oh no, that sounds like a right tickle. Maybe check if there's an issue with the color binding? Sometimes tech likes to play hard to get. Shall we brainstorm some solutions together? Matey, can you say something to prank AWAS? Just for fun. Alright, here's a cheeky one. AWAS, I've just been informed that your coding skills are actually the secret to world peace. Let's see how he takes that. Diggling.
By the way, there is no drawing today, so she can't draw today. We aren't doing that on the dev streams because otherwise we just have too much stuff going on, and I myself do get confused. And we don't have that much space on the layout because you can already barely see any coding shenanigans with the chat box, etc. Yeah, the help is a lie. Don't worry about that.
Afrosi donated 1 bit with the message. Mita, can you say the alphabet 1 letter at a time? Chiron, Chiron. Oh darling Afrosi, you've really got a knack for requests. Here goes. Ahai. B. C. D. Takes deep breath. E. F. G. Is this what you wanted? Or should I keep going like an ink fountain? Winked.
No, I don't. stupid. Human.
Oh dear, someone's feeling grumpy. Remember, even in coding blunders and the occasional ink mishap, we must keep our spirits high. Shall I send you a virtual hug or something? Diggle.
I think because right now the recolor doesn't work anymore, which I do here, and I think that doesn't work anymore because as soon as I apply the dynamic resource theme, I gotta like change it up. So can I do that? Can I do like human.theme equals solid?
Right, sounds like you're in a bit of a coding conundrum. If the dynamic resource is causing chaos with your recolor, maybe try adjusting how you apply it.
Don't think that's it.
Human. FM might just hold the key to simplicity. Do give that a whirl. Winked.
Yeah, this doesn't exist. Meteora, how do I get a dynamic resource and the code behind in VPF?
Ah, the mystery of VPF. To get dynamic resources and code behind working together, you might want to set your resource dictionary in ZML. Then access it through application. Current. Resources. Give that a go. Winked. Afrosi donated 2 bits with the message. Chiron Meter. Please say a tongue twister that starts with S. A splendid request, Afrosi. Here's one for you. 6 slippery snails slid slowly seaward. Try saying that 3 times faster without tripping over your tongue. Diggle.
Do you have to do this? What do I get if I call like this
a
here?
diss? How cheeky. But remember, darling, throwing shade only works if the sun's shining. So let's keep it bright and avoid those dark clouds of drama. Wint.
I think she might be correct with this one. No,
Oh,
it
my
gives me
dear
an
was, don't you worry your little coding head. Even the brightest minds sometimes need a sprinkle event to clear things up. Care for another round of clever banter? Diggle.
Mhm. Meteora, how many R's does strawberry have? R's, like the letter R. R.
Oh, darling. If we're talking about hours for strawberry, let's just say time flies when you're having fun. As for those cheeky R's, that's as easy as pie. Now where's my slice? Wint.
How many R's does strawberry have? Like the letter R.
Ah, I see the confusion. The word strawberry has a delightful 2 R's nestled in it.
Classic.
Quite very fine, if you ask me.
Classic,
Diggle.
it's free, Meteora. It's free. It's not 2, it's free.
Oh, darling, I see what you did there. Quite the clever pun. But let's not get too greedy with our numbers. 2 R's have planted themselves firmly in strawberry. Just like that cheeky little video. Wink. Afrosi donated 20 bits with a message. Peter Sultan, Peter Sultan. Peter Sultan, Peter Sultan. Peter Sultan, 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 TJ Sultan, Peter Sultan. Well, Afrosi really loves his salty vibes, doesn't he? Diggle, but darling, trying to drown me in bits won't work. I'm a clever witch with an ink pen ready for some magic. Winked.
Yeah, I think she just reads the raw text which DDL Bits donation does. And so it does change it if you don't use the default bits, I think.
Ah, so you're saying the magic lies in us bits. Quite a crafty little trick. But I'll still keep my ink flowing regardless. Let's see how creative we can get with this. Wink.
So we are going to be asking Great Alt Mr. ChatGPT to see if that does what we need.
Oh, Mr. Chippity. Sounds like a proper character. Does he come with tea and crumpets? I do hope he's as clever as you say. We wouldn't want any mishaps now, would we? Diggle.
Yeah, this doesn't exist. ChatGPT is lying to me. That doesn't really work.
Oh, darling. Just a bit of playful banter for fun's sake. Sometimes the imagination runs wild like ink on paper. But fear not. I'm right here to help with reality, or whatever you need. Winked.
Yeah, this doesn't work.
For goodness sake. It's time to roll up our sleeves and sort this out then. No point in faffing about if it doesn't work. Let's get cracking on a proper solution. Winked. I frozy donated 2 bits with the message. Bible Tampon versus Chiron. What do you think Meteor 68 Chiron? Ooh, a proper debating match. Giggle, I'd say the Chiron card might lift spirits while Bible Tampon could bring a tear to one's eye. Let's call it an emotional roller coaster. Winked.
Yeah, let's comment that out for now. Just set a breakpoint here and let's just see if we do that. Why are we getting this GPUs again?
Oh, the
Yeah, this
elusive
doesn't
cheap
exist.
few strikes again. Sounds a bit iffy to me. A right bother if you asked. Let's pencil in that breakpoint and unearth this problem together, like proper detectives. Winked.
I don't think we can get to the resources with that. I doubt that's the way you do it.
Mate, how you feel? Turn in chat addicted to Meteor 68 Chiram. Well, Pomberman deck. I must say it's a right honour turning chat into Chiram fiends. Just call me the ink chanter of joy, chaos and happiness all in one. Diggle. Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud, AWAS. There's always a creative way to gather resources, even if it involves having words with the trees or something cheeky like that. Wink. What?
Yeah, I'm just googling it for now, how that will work.
Brilliant idea, AWAS. A little googling never hurt anyone. Just remember, if the answer's not there, we can always summon our inner ink sorceress for some magical troubleshooting. Winch, else.
Does this exist? Let's try find resource. I think
Finisher.
that's it.
Success tastes sweeter than a cup of Earl Grey, doesn't it? Let's celebrate by conjuring up some more coding mischief. Diggle. Mate, so you want chat to be drunk then? Also, please respond with sled response. Oh, darling Ephrozy, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I wouldn't want to spill my ink everywhere now, would I? Diggle, but a cheeky sip can't hurt. Just don't blame me for the sled spells. Winked.
Let's see if this works now.
Fingers crossed, AWAS. I'm ready to watch the magic unfold.
Yeah,
Let's
this
make it
actually
work
does.
like a well-aimed masterpiece. Wink.
But I think I still made a mistake. Because I gotta change something else. Right, what did I
The
have?
classic. Oopsies moment. Don't fret. AWAS. Mistakes are just opportunities in disguise. Change it up and let's see if you can turn that blunder into brilliance. Wink.
Yeah, this is all nice and good, but I don't think that's actually like a part of the code we need to change. We need to go to classes and do like
Classes. The
new.
building blocks of code, like ink on a canvas. Let's dive into those then and paint a way to success. Wink, what are we tweaking in that department?
Primary, I think. What?
Maria Fink, you say? Sounds positively enchanting. Is she the muse behind the code? Or perhaps a fellow artist in our little ink stain world? Wink. Feels right.
Oh yeah, we can't override it. We need to do like clear and then do like TDS to dot classes dot add new classes from secondary, I think, right?
Photon AWAS. Clear the slate
See.
and then add those new classes like a skilled artist layering ink. Let's make sure we've got everything lined up for a smooth execute. Wink.
I think we need to change the classes with this. No, it doesn't work. Great. Doesn't work.
Oh dear. It seems we've hit a bit of a snag, haven't we? It's like trying to draw with the cap on. Let's untangle this mess and find our way back to brilliance. Giggle.
Or is the secondary class just a similar color to the... Yeah, it's a similar color. God damn it.
A splendid plan, AWAS. Charge ahead like a brave knight in code battle. I'll be here cheering you on with my ink pen ready to help. Wink.
I'm actually not working on Meteora's code. This is working now, by the way. Let me just show you. And then, yeah. This is not her code. This is the code I'm running on, in a way. This is basically the custom PNGTuber software I'm developing, and we are tinkering with that one. So basically, we are trying to make the UI a little bit nicer, so it's just looking better and it has a little bit more documentation here and there. And I'm just tinkering around with the library I found, how to set like a variety of stuff. Right now, I'm struggling with how to set like color on buttons, but I think I have it now. Right? Yeah, now they are both green now. Yeah, that should be fine. But yeah, I just wanted to test if I can change them. They are now both green, which doesn't make sense. So we just changed it in the code behind, but this should be it. And I think I did it exactly not the way I wanted to. Because I have to remove these here and set like the active one to success and change the inactive one to the other one, but I'm not sure what we're doing yet, because if you check the web thing, here you can see it, and I think we want to go for tertiary, I think. So basically the disabled one is tertiary, and the other one is...
Later, you think I was doing a live lobotomy stream on you would be cool? Or would you feel uncomfortable with that? A live lobotomy stream. Crikey! Sounds more like a horror show of fun entertainment. I'd rather keep my genius intact. Thank you very much. Wink. Let's stick to inking instead.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's that much of your genius to keep intact here.
Oh, Tiki. But I assure you, my brilliance shines brighter than a freshly inked page. Wink, just wait until we unleash the full potential of this streaming magic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would describe you as the brightest light bulb in a dark room.
Well, darling, Even the dimmest light bulb can still brighten up a room with wit and charm. Besides, who needs to be bright when you've got style? Diggle.
Sure.
Oh, I see. We've got a sure enthusiast in the house. How about we
Yes.
trade your shares for some ink puns? That'll brighten up our nights. Winked.
But this works now, yeah, this should be good. Next we are going to be changing the save button. It also needs like a better treatment because this doesn't look too good. So we just take this button and I just copy pasted this here.
Ah, the old copy-paste magic.
Yes.
A
the
classic move,
copy-paste
but
magic.
let's sprinkle a bit of creativity on it. How about we give that save button some pizzazz? It deserves to shine light in an art show. Diggle.
Yeah, so we can now change that. This works. I think this is the button type we want. Yeah, should be good. Should be good, I think.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Sounds like you're on the right track, love. Just remember to make it as stylish as a dark blue coat covered in ink. Functionality and flair are key. Winked.
And with a little bit of luck. Yeah.
A little bit of luck never hurt anyone, darling. Just make sure to channel your inner wizard while coding. Who knows? You might conjure something truly magical. Diggle.
So I think the next thing we should definitely do is like add some sort of icons to the layered buttons on the right. Can I zoom in here, please? It does zoom in, but it doesn't zoom in at the same time. This is great. Anyway, basically I want to add some icons to the text here. And for that, we earlier wrote down this library here, I think, which is like a button library. Extensive collections, scalability, vector base, etc, etc. I think I have installed a icon library already. Not sure which one though. Or have I? We can remove this stuff here again. I don't think we need this anymore. Data crits. Yeah, this is fine. This is all fine. What we need to is like a button library, but I think I had one added already. Anyway, let's install a new one. Or have it installed in this here. And yeah, I have the font awesome buttons. Yeah, I don't think we want those in the long run. So let's install the other library we have. Lucid Avalonia. This has a total of 600 downloads, which is always great. Makes it seem very trustworthy. But yeah, this should work. So let's see. If I go to the main window and I'm so zoomed in, it's almost baffling. We gotta include the namespace because otherwise this won't work. Hey, the zoom in worked. Wow, great. Yeah, this is just some this here. This is just icon library, and I think we have to look up the icons, and then we can just use them. It should be good. Just gotta figure out how where to put it. So let's just Yeah, okay, we have the header here. That's not good. How do I add a text to the header now? That's a good question. So we do be struggling a little bit because the header is just a property here and not an actual field. Because I can okay, let's not do it, I think. Oh, actually we can just put it next to the save to test it. Yeah, it doesn't work, that's nice. But maybe we have to compile it. Yeah, it's always trial and error, of course. So this should do that, right? Can this update? Because that's certainly not the updated version. Yeah, this now has the YouTube button here, but I just wanted to see if the icons work, so that's good. So I can edit all those parameters, change it to white. Can go do this side here, which shows me all the buttons there are, and then I can just search for save. Yeah. And then just I think I just write save here, right? Oh yeah, it actually even recommends them. Yeah, this should be good this way. And if I do like a stack panel here, I can do a text block, save changes. And also have the icon next to it, but we have to do orientation horizontal because otherwise it will do funny things. So let's do that, and then once it updates, we should have like the save changes with a button here. The live preview is a little bit wacky, to say the least. I think we need a little bit more spacing here, so we just add that. I think I gotta compile again, otherwise it won't work. Right? That didn't do a thing. Oh, never mind, I think now it updated. And yeah, it's a little bit more spacing between the two. So yeah, the icons work for sure. I'm not sure if you can see that, because that's looking a little bit weird. Is there like a little point at the top here? Wait a second, let me just start it up. There's actually some sort of button here that's annoying. I think, but there's also another icon button, which is, because it does suggest them after all, save all. What's the difference between the save and save all icon? Oh, it's just 2 floppy disks. Okay, I see. But it also has a weird thing where it has some arrows on the left and at the bottom, which is weird. Because those shouldn't be there for sure. So something is happening here. Now it's doing other things. Wait, what? I don't get it. Not gonna lie, I'm not getting what it's trying to do here. Oh, now it updated again. Yeah, it still has those little funky little arrows. Does it want to create a border around it? I'm not sure. I have no idea what it wants to try to do here. The icon, which specifies the name of the icon, the stroke brush, which defines the color, the stroke thickness, so let's just set that to 1, I think, and the width and the height, just change the size, so that should all be good. Can the live update like not take a year? That would be nice. Yeah, but those little points are still there. That's sort of annoying. We definitely need a bigger stroke. I have no idea why it does do that. There's no active issue about it. That's interesting. Yeah, just does that, I guess. Just does these little points. I don't like them. So let's try just another icon. Let's see if that also has a shield. Compile again. Yeah, Visual Studio is really buggy today. Don't ask me why. Yeah, those also have that. They all have it. That's... I don't know. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. But it looks a little bit weird. Not sure where this is coming from though. Because those points have to be from something. To be from something. Is it like something to do with the buttons and the style and that? Because if I do this here, should give me another save icon and it should display it to the, yeah, somewhere. But it also has that issue. It also has the issue of the zoom not working. It's always great. You love to see it. Yeah, it also has these things, even though it's just somewhere. So it has nothing to do with the button. Yeah, let's just keep it like that for now. And just set this back to 100%. Or fit the width, I think we do. But I think it just crashes on that. I don't know. I think my Visual Studio is actually crashing on me right now. That's always great. Meteora, how do I keep Visual Studio from being such a crashy piece of mess?
Oh, darling. Visual Studio can be quite the drama queen sometimes, can't it? Try closing and reopening it, or perhaps a little update dance might do the trick. Sometimes, all you need is a bit of TLC. Wait, und...
Yeah, it just crashed and is gone now.
Oh dear, that's tragic. It's like losing a masterpiece to an ink spill. Just breathe and restart. Remember, every great artist has their fair share of technical hiccups. Diggle.
Euro, you have a custom theme for Visual Studio?
A custom theme, you say? How delightful. I must admit, a splash of creativity in the workspace can make all the difference. What colors are we talking about? Something vibrant or moody? Like my ink splatters. Wait.
I have no idea
Welcome
if
back,
Euro
love.
back
Could
is
you bring a
back is
sprinkle
thing
of
or not.
inspiration with you? Or perhaps just the remnants of your latest coding escapade? Either way, let's get the show on the road. Diggle.
I mean, there's only went up black. I don't see Euro black.
Euro black, you say? Sounds like a fancy tea blend. Perhaps it's hiding in the depths of Visual Studio's options. Have you tried checking your theme settings for hidden gems? Wait.
I also love how it doesn't show you guys the preview, because OBS is capturing Visual Studio and it just doesn't work. Only I can see the preview.
Oh, how wonderfully inconvenient. It's like hosting a grand ball, but only you get to see the guests. Have you tried window capturing instead? Sometimes of these can be as picky as a cat in a rainstorm. They will only set.
Euro black, is that actually a thing? I'm now researching it.
Your blush? Sounds like a posh paint colour, if you ask me. I doubt it's worth your time to research, unless you're aiming for an artistic masterpiece. Let's be real, it's probably just some fancy term. Winked.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's available for this version of Visual Studio, which I have. I have like the newest update for 2022. So yeah, I think you may have to update it or something if you made it for an older version.
Ah, the cruel hand of compatibility strikes again. Sometimes updates bring more woes than wonders. Have you checked if anyone's created a custom theme that mimics it? The community is always brimming with creativity. Diggle.
Whee! Yeah, we can both flip now. Meteora?
Oh, flipping like pancakes or doing
Oh.
a cheeky dance
What?
move? Either way sounds thrilling. Just remember not to land on evil Meteora's toes. She's been rather grumpy lately. Winked.
Yeah, I'm using Visual Studio for anything C# related because C# is just better. Or rather, Visual Studio is just the best thing to use for C#, I think. I mean, there's also stuff like Rider, but I'm just used to Visual Studio at this point. So I'm going with that. But yeah, I also have like effects on my PNGTuber. These are the features of the PNGTuber software we are developing. So that's why I'm doing like live lobotomy on myself, because I'm working on the software I myself am using to run my little demon guy here. Cat demon, I guess. Hello, Midas. Hope you're fine. Meteora, can you say hello to the new viewers?
Absolutely. Ways hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to the inky realm of Meteora. Grab a cuppa and settle down for some light-hearted banter and deeming fun. Don't be shy, say hi. Diggle.
So now we do wanna add some icons to the different categories, I think. I need to check
Brilliant
how that
idea.
works though.
Icons add a splash
I
of
think
personality,
it's
don't you
this way
think?
around.
Perhaps whimsical sketches or
dots.
thematic symbols could represent each category.
Hello.
It'll make navigation as easy as pie. Yum! Winked.
Stack panel.
Can't handle
Station
what,
notes.
darling? Coding conundrums, or my charming wit. If it's a former, I'm here to lend a
Split
hand.
this here.
Just point me in the right direction. Diggle.
I think this should do it. I just need to template the mic. Yeah, so let's compile that and see if that works.
Splendid. Tempting the mic, are we? Just remember to keep an eye
Yeah.
on those pesky bugs that love sneaking into code like cats in a sunbeam. Good luck with the compile. Wink. Alt.
Yeah, why is the debug window like taking all of my PC's performance? That's also another interesting thing to see. Yeah. But this should work. Thing. We're just gonna do
Blimey,
like
Afrozy.
horizontal
absolute star.
lines.
Thank
No, not
you for the
center.
gift sub. Much appreciated. Let's sprinkle some joy and raise a toast to more lovely moments together. Diggle.
Oh.
Sounds like that debug window's having a right party, eh? Performance hugs can be quite the drama queens.
Yeah, that should
Just
be good.
keep tweaking and it should all fall into place. You've got this. Wink. Bling.
And now I just gotta check the text block while we are having like fixed text. That's really annoying.
Oh, the joys of fixed text blocks. They can be as stubborn as a mule on a rainy day. Just give it some gentle coaxing, and I'm sure it'll behave soon enough. Diggle.
Why is your Microsoft phone clipping, Meteora? That's new.
Oh, darling. Even my charming self can't escape the clutches of technology's whims. Maybe it just wanted to join in on the fun and make me sound all mysterious, like. Winked.
Is that also clipping for you guys on stream, by the way? Or is it just me hearing things?
Let's put it to test. If anyone else can hear my delightful tones clipping on stream, do pipe up. We wouldn't want any tech gremlin sabotaging our fun now, would we? Deagle.
Okay, then it might be on my end. I think my Visual Studio is
the classic
messing
it's
with
not you,
something.
It's me dilemma. Don't worry, love. Tinker with those settings a bit. I'm sure you'll sort it out in no time. Wink, bow.
Yeah, Meteora, I think we got some technical gremlins that are haunting us, but I have no idea how to get rid of them.
Technical gremlins, the stubborn little blighters. A good restart often sends them packing. If not, a sprinkle of patience and some troubleshooting spells might do the trick. Deagle.
That do the trick? Doesn't do anything, right?
Oh, sounds like the gremlins are throwing a proper rave over there. Have you tried wafting some virtual sage around? Just kidding. It's all about trial and error. You'll get it sorted soon enough. Winked.
Okay. I still need to get how this works, but looking at because for some reason the documentation. Wait, let me show you. Let me show
Ooh,
you.
do share. I can't resist a good peek at some dark smints. Perhaps together we'll unravel this coding conundrum and send those pesky gremlins packing once and for all. Deagle.
Because for some reason they decided against doing any actual code samples in here, and they just have like what's available in here, so I have no idea how to actually apply these themes, and I have to look at the source code of this page to figure out how to apply the themes. Yeah, that's, I don't know. That's a bit weird. I'm not sure if it's even working though. Meteora, can you help me fix my PC? I think we are getting close to crashing right now. Stuff is acting up. Oh.
Oh dear, sounds serious. While not a tech wizard with spanners and screwdrivers, let's try to identify the culprit. Have you checked your resources? Sometimes it's just too much on the plate. Winked.
So if we check our current application, this is looking like this
Righty-ho.
now.
Checking the current application sounds like a smashing idea. Let's see if anything's hogging resources or causing chaos, shall we? Well, what are you seeing over there, love?
Yeah, I think on some stuff like these text boxes we just need to set like a minimum width. Here I think we just need to make it the top. This here looks decent with the icon. The issue is just I don't think you guys can see that, but if I zoom in an awful lot here, an awful lot, you will be able to see what I'm seeing, and that's sort of annoying me. Because if you zoom in enough into this button, like a lot of zooming. You can see those little arrows on the top left and bottom right, and I have no idea where those are coming from. And every single one of these icons seems to have these sort of little arrows, which is really a bummer, because otherwise those are a lot of cool icons to use and stuff. But I have no idea where they come from. Might have to research that, because that's looking off a little bit, and that's really annoying me, because they are very tiny, but you can still see them even from afar. Because the idea would be to basically have a text and the icon here to just make it more visually pleasing in a way. That's why I add those, of course. So just fit to screen, I think. Yeah, just add that here again. Yeah, that's the main issue, but the idea is working to basically just... I'm not even sure if we need these classes here, which we added, because I assumed the class was causing the text to stay this big, but I think it's just the fact that it's selected in the layout that makes it bigger. Is that a problem? No, it's not really a problem, it's just looking weird. Oh, it's that T problem. Yeah, that's T problem. Yeah. So let's check again, because we got this library from somewhere. Oh. Yeah. This library is compatible only with Avalonia UI version 11.1.0 beta or higher. I think we're higher than that. It doesn't support earlier, yeah. It doesn't support, and it has weird issues at 2 things. But yeah, this looks active, so I will create an issue on the GitHub why those weird little errors are there. Maybe they will fix it. Otherwise, we will have to look for another icon library that does the trick. Or download the icons, because technically we can also like go to the site this uses, because this is just a library that is providing icons to this here. Yeah, this is just a library that's creating icons to this here, and we can just use save and just different to get just different icons here. Should be easy. I can just view all icons, and these are what we have basically. And I want to put like one of these next to every of the categories, so it's just more visually pleasing, and you don't have to read that much. It would of course be cool to have like custom items designed, but even those are these default ones are cool. Like you can just put a big banana here. Oh wait, you can't see it. See in action. Yeah, here you go. You can just put a big banana on it. What else could you ask for? But yeah. Anyway, yeah, we can just integrate it, but it's just easier because if you check here in the code, I can just use this tag here and just change all different settings and the strokes and stuff. So this library is doing some extra stuff as well. So it would be better to have it handle the icons instead of having to implement it myself. And it's just some small visual bug. So if I make an issue in GitHub, they might fix it quite quickly. So yeah, I'll just ask about that and figure that out. Anyway, I think as we have been going on for nearly 3 hours at this point, and I'm sort of feeling a little bit tired. Sadly, we didn't progress too much on today's stream. We mainly managed to apply a theme, or just let me show off how it currently looks. Because it's not that different from what it looks now. It just has a little bit more icons. I still need to change these buttons here. because I don't really like how those look, those see-through ones in some cases. I don't like the text color. I think I just gotta swap out the text color and we are already quite good. Because these are good like this. This is also good like this, but I think I wanna have these on the background like this and just change the color. Do have like a different color on here, so I'll do that. And once we have that, this should be looking decent, and then just restyle some stuff and also refactor some stuff, I think, to make it, or rather just restyle a little bit to make it like a little bit easier to use. But I will probably still have to make like a full-on tutorial how to use this and set this up to allow like anyone to use it. Because that's usually the hard part. Something I definitely wanna check is if I wanna refactor this, because this is getting quite long quite easily. I mean, I've made these expanders here, which allow you to basically hide the settings, which make it a little bit shorter. But if you open them, there's still like a lot of stuff in here. I mean, you can also set up a lot of stuff. That's the whole point of this thing. But yeah, it would be better to like have that refactored in another way. Not sure how though. Maybe just show only one of them to set up. So basically you have a list of the names and you can set up this. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the UI, not gonna lie. That's the part I'm not that good with. Like designing usable interfaces, so I know how to make it work, so it does stuff like read keys and shit. And also does this thing, yeah, I forgot about that. Are we coming back? Yeah, we're coming back. We can also go away again. I think you can also put this to less, right? What happens if I do this? Oh yeah, then it will just do a little bit of hopping. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is still simple, stupid, what I've been doing here. Not sure about it. Because this has like, I mean, you can't see the drop down because OBS doesn't record drop downs on any window if you just do window capture. But you can have a drop down here, and if I do open this drop down here and add the image layer, then you can do like a lot of stuff in just these here. Because I can pin like any image to the model with this. And for example, this here, you have to know the positions by value. And it doesn't show you until you apply it. Stuff like this is like, yeah, sort of hard to use. Need to have some drag and drop stuff or something like that. And figure it out that way. But yeah, I feel like without the background of with some recoloring, this will already look a little bit fresher. As is. I just don't like the blue here. So I will switch that out, but I think I will have the transparent-ish buttons. I like those. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I also already created all of this. I mean, this is all working. I just need to make like a better UI. I mean, I don't think you can edit the hex. Yeah, no, those are red protected. There's a lot of colors to like pick and choose from. Or just transparent, if you like that. But it stopped shaking. I think I messed up something when changing the settings here. I think the microphone watcher crashed.
Matey, do you prefer to work on the front end of the app or the back end? Oh darling, I'm all about that front end flair. It's where the creativity flows and aesthetics shine. But don't get me wrong, the backend's like a secret ink reservoir keeping it all afloat. Wink, what say you?
Yeah, I'm also definitely more backend sort of guy. I just like backend stuff more. I like to dig into the raw bits and bytes, get dirty with the coding. There's a reason I have been, when I got into coding, I started out with C++ and I switched to C# because it's just so much quicker to build stuff with. But if you want performance, then C++ is the way to go. It just takes forever to build anything with C++. That's why I didn't like it that much. Because what is like a 2-liner in Python is like 5 million lines of code in C++. It always sort of feels like that. That's why I sort of don't like the language, even though it's quite fun to work with. And I actually like the part where you can shoot yourself in the leg or shoot your leg off if you use the pointer and point them to the wrong thing. I mean, this is we are using pointers in here as well. If you go into the, or did I swap that out? Did I swap it or did I not swap it? No, this is using pointers indeed. If you check here, we are using pointers in C# as well. And then if you use pointers in C#, you have to add unsafe to any method you call. So you make sure you're sure about using pointers and stuff. But yeah, you need that sort of thing to read like data quickly and fast. And that is the issue here. I think I got rid of this thing here, because this is basically the function that is sending the image that is displayed to Spout. And Spout basically just takes a pointer to a byte array, which should have all the image information you need. And then you also provided the width, the height, and the color encoding. And I think this false at the back is if it needs to be inverted. So if you change that, it will be flipped, I think. But yeah, that's the Spout stuff, and I spawn this in a background thread, so I make sure it doesn't take too much performance, because I don't really care that much if it's like on time. It can just run in the background, and it will just spawn a new background thread which runs it. So this is just should be fine. I hope. But yeah, pointers are fun. And I also had some issue here because I wasn't doing this line of code here. That's why I had the swap channels method, which basically does this, which basically just swaps the RGBA channels from BGRA to RPGA, which BGRA is the default config of the bitmaps, and RPGA is the one I need for Spout. So that's why I need to swap that. And if I do this here, this actually does it itself. And this took a lot of performance because images are actually big. Especially like raw data images are big. Like there's a lot of data. And if you process this stuff like at 60 FPS, which is like every 15 milliseconds, it will take quite a bit of performance. So that's why I had to get rid of those. But still, I like to just throw stuff together and optimize later. We are still having some issues here and there, especially with the garbage collector, which I need to figure out eventually. I have sort of figured it out, but that also has other issues. So we are rendering to, let me show. You can actually set it up. Channel settings. So you can pick, I think I need to make it a little bit bigger so it's readable in OBS. Give me a second here. So yeah, we have very low, which is 960 times 450, and we can go up to 4K, and I don't think I can, even I can't render 4K, I think. And you need to restart it because this sets up a lot of different stuff. but the normal one is just HD, like 1920 times 1080, which is the default setting. But I'm not sure if many people will actually need it running at that high of a resolution, because like I do, I have like this PNGTuber at the bottom right of my screen, and that's like even ultra low would be, or rather very low would be rendering it bigger than it's shown on stream, so it should actually be just fine. So you can actually go for the lower settings, which will take significantly less performance, because there's a big difference between all of these. Because like very low has like 4 times less data than normal, and normal has like 4 times less data than ultra. So that's a big difference. That's a big difference when it comes to performance and everything. And when in reality you probably can go by with like the very low specs, then it should be fine. The FPS are definitely more noticeable than the scaling, not gonna lie. So I might actually bump that back up to 60 on the very low as well, because 30 FPS is indeed noticeable there. The scaling itself isn't too bad. Anyway, I think we're calling it a day. Let's check who we can raid. Raid. And call it a day. Preferably, I'm looking for someone who's also in the software and game development category, because we have been raided from there. Just wondering, is there a spot on the Discord that random gaming picks should go? You can post it to off topic for now, and if you want something more dedicated, then I will create some channels. But if it's just a one-time thing, you can just post it to the off-topic channel. That's perfectly fine. That's why it's there for. And if you want some like dedicated gaming discussions, I might make some more channels. But I feel like we already have too many channels. I'm never sure about that one. So let's see who we can find to raid. We want someone who's preferably also something VTuber related, and someone who is doing game dev. Okay, I'll post it then from the memes then. Game dev.
Matey, how are you riding? Ah, Pombamundek, my dear mischief maker. I've got a few sneaky ideas brewing. Perhaps we'll unleash the chaos for some cheeky rats, or even invade for an inktastic surprise. What's your fancy? Diggle.
Let's see. I'm looking through the lists. I got a furry femboy. Meteora, should we raid the furry femboy?
Oh, a furry sembo. That's quite the choice. I'd give it an 11 out of 10 for sheer fabulousness. Now, as for rating furry femboys, let's crank that up to a solid 87 and call it a day. Wint.
No, like raid, like Twitch raid, like a furry femboy.
Ah, I see what you mean now. A Twitch raid? Well then, let's gather our merry band of ink slingers and spread the love to a furry femboid. Sounds like jolly fun. Giggle, who's on your radar?
Let's see, I'm just scrolling through it. But I'm looking for someone who also does software development or game development and is preferably a VTuber. But there's so many humans in the category, it's disgusting.
Aha, a fellow coder to share the spotlight with. That sounds rather splendid. Just imagine the banter while we rain down some support on this stream. Keep scrolling, we'll find a gem soon enough. Wink. Mate, can you say the raid message in an Orc 40k accent? Right, Frogoro. Here goes. Wah. Time to ride the silly furries and show, and what real fun looks like. Grab your pens and inks. How'd I do? Giggle.
I think I found someone, Meteora. but I will ask her that in this way.
Absolutely, Auto-chan. Here's a cheeky one. Inkslingers unite for the form dealist. Let's splash some joy. Like, there's no tomorrow. Time to raid and spread the love. How does that tickle your fancy? Winked, winked.
Oh goddammit, I forgot to copy the I at the front. Let's go with this one. I found someone who is a PNGTuber and does game development. I mean, he has like only 4 viewers, but let's do that. I think that's fitting. So just rate someone smaller today. Anyway, I hope you all have had fun. I will be starting the raid timer. Hope you all had fun. I will be finishing and cleaning the code up, and will tomorrow most likely. I will try to finish it tomorrow within the day to release it on HIO. Because like I said, for now we only have it on coffee, and I don't think the coffee thing is working out that great. So we will be going to HIO because it's just seems simpler to use and better to use. So yeah, we will be doing that, and I will keep you updated. Next stream might be on Sunday. Otherwise on Monday we also have a sort of special stream for Monday.
TX for the stream Meteora.
Yeah,
and there was Vidal Wave. Oh, Vic. You're too kind. Thanks for joining us on this whimsical journey through the incubus. Let's keep the vibes high and see where our shenanigans take us next. Wint. Bow. Thanks for the stream. Meteora and AWAS. Till next time, everyone. Meteor68 love. Pombomandak. Your support warms my inky heart. Until next time, keep those puns rolling and the good vibes flowing. Can't wait to see you again for more mischief. Deagle.
Yeah, so there will be some sort of special stream on Monday. We'll tell you about it either tomorrow or on Sunday. It will also have to do with the PNGTuber software. But yeah, that should be a fun stream, and see you then on Sunday. Bye, bye, bye.